Hello, everyone. How is everyone doing tonight? We're going to do two lives tonight. So we're going to do one at 7, then we're going to do another one at 9:45 or 10 o'clock. I hope y'all can come back to the one at 10 o'clock as well, because I got to catch up, guys. I did not come on live yesterday because yesterday I told you I was going to go visit my grandson, and I stayed a little bit longer, and I didn't get back here to around like 11 o'clock. So we're going to do two lives tonight, guys. So this one ain't going to be that long. All right. How's everyone doing tonight? Hello, Linda Gamble. Thank you so much for coming over here and getting my channel together for me. Thank you. All right. We got the Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976 is on the screen and also in the chat. Thank you, Linda. Let's see here. All things said are alleged in my very own opinion is for entertainment purposes only. I do not own the rights to any music or any clips that you may see in my live tonight. Fair use. Yes, follow me on my other channel, which is Rochelle Michelle. I don't know, but I'm thinking about maybe changing it to maybe Drop the T2, because I think it's kind of confusing people. Let me know in the chat, guys, if y'all think I should change my second page to Drop the T2, or should I leave it at Rochelle Michelle? Let me know in the chat. We're gonna have a little vote, okay? Let me know in the chat, guys. All right, and then let's see here. Let me see who all's in the chat. Hello, K Club 43. Hello, Overcomer I am 6. Hello, Sonia. Hello. Oh, the baby is doing good. Hello, Chanel Monet. Girl, they told me that my grandbaby is spoiled, that he don't let them put them down. Girl, y'all should have seen when I got there. They was trying to hurry up and get out that house so fast. I was like, okay, bye, mama. I said, bye, y'all. Y'all go have a good time. Cause I told them, I said, well, I'll take them or whatever, or if y'all want me to spend the night up there or whatever, y'all talking about y'all sleep deprived. Baby, I was having my little grandson with one arm because my daughter and my son went up there. They said, Mama, you just handling the baby with one arm. I said, don't I got 3 biological kids that I didn't hit? Because they, new parents, they hold the baby real tight and everything like that. They just that. And then, they new parents. I done had 3 babies out of me. I said, y'all, go have a seat. Hello, Overcomer. So you said drop the T2 is better. That's what I was thinking. Y'all. Also, vote in the chat, guys. If y'all think I should change my other channel, should I leave it at Rochelle Michelle, or should I change it to drop the T2? Let me know in the chat. So we already got one person said I should change it to drop the T2. So Overcomer, let me see. Okay, I got 1 vote for change it to 2. Okay, let me know in the chat, guys. We're going to do a vote. Hello, Chanel Monet. Yeah, let me know in the chat. Should I change my channel or should I leave it as is? Let me know in the chat. All right, guys. So we're going to be talking about Martell and Coleslaw, side piece. What else? Bird. What else you want to call it? Choo-choo train, pass around, curry. I'm talking about her. They up to some, guys. I know y'all been seeing the videos that been floating around of Martell and Coleslaw. I think people are trying to figure out where they were at. I think they were at that house that Martell is letting Coleslaw stay in. That's where I think they was at, or either at a park. He ain't got no money. They ain't got no money to take all them kids somewhere. They ain't got no money for that. Now Mel, she got money to take the 4-piece nuggets, our internet niece and nephew places, but Coleslaw and Martell, no ma'am. No. They was either at a park or they was outside at that house where Coleslaw's living at. They was outside riding a bike. Because he had bought Miles Morales a bike and Sugar Mama a bike. Now, so we noticed that, but I want to notice if y'all picked up on something. I'm gonna let y'all know how Martell, Lemonhead, Nut Huggers, and Hush Puppies call his kids now. Now, y'all know Mel and Martell had gave their kids nicknames, and he has been calling those kids that. Now, all of a sudden, we're gonna talk about it in a minute, guys. Y'all let me know if y'all see the difference. So now all of a sudden he get with pass around. He want to call the kids something else. But okay, we're gonna talk about that. Also, guys, there's a lot of stuff going on out here in these YouTube streets. And I be taking a look at, a lot of different stuff that's going on. We got Dr. Heavenly. Her son has finally taken a plea. And y'all remember, Dr. Heavenly lied. Oh, none of my sons ain't been arrested. I called both of my sons. Don't you think if my sons would have been arrested, I would have knew it? And all along, let me tell you something. Dr. Heavenly know her son had been arrested. She just tried to play it off to us. Now, everybody kids, might get in trouble, and that's okay. But you didn't have to come out here and lie, Dr. Heavenly. Allegedly. You did not have to come out here and lie. Okay? Then when if anybody go to jail or anything, it's public record, Dr. Heavenly. Then once she got caught in her lie, then she gonna try to make like her husband handled everything and then tell her because he didn't want his wife to worry about nothing. It's like, you think we believe that? Do you think we stupid, Elaine? We don't believe that. She know we don't believe that. But anyway, he took a plea, so we're gonna take a look at that. Guys, also, please watch your surroundings. Please watch your kids. Even though, we get kids that think because they 18 years old, they grown, they know everything. 18, still they meet, they still are a teen. 19, they're still our teens. I don't know why the law got it like that. They should make it to 21 when they are, adult, when they can buy stuff. But when they are still 18, 19, and even 20, they still don't really know what's going on fully in the world, okay? They don't know what's going on. They still wet behind the ears. They don't know what's going on. So we need to really, watch over our kids, get the, what is it, life, the app where you can track each other. And it's not to keep tabs on where you or your kids, that it's just for safety measures, okay? So we really need to be, cautious in the time that we live in right now, guys. We need to be cautious, with everything. These people out here have no love for nobody. I don't know what's going on. So we're going to talk about some people that are missing, guys. Some women that are missing. They are missing. Well, we're going to talk about Papoose here, Summer Walker, baby. Papoose, baby, is he getting cleaned up for Clarissa, baby. I ain't never seen it. Now look, I told you I love Remy. I do. I like Remy a lot. But when he was with Remy, I've never seen Papoose really get dressed up, I never seen him really take off that hat. But he didn't got with Clarissa, baby. He putting on different suits. He coming out here with all the designers on. Now people are saying that he got a hearing implant. Hey, if you got a hearing implant, hey, and it look good, why not? Women, we get hair extension, wigs, and everything else. Papoose look good with his hat off. Just saying. They said that he didn't got a hair transplant, but baby, he's stepping out here with Clarissa, baby. They, I'm not gonna, I ain't gonna hate on nobody. They look good together. They look good together. Now he must like this lady. He's stepping on out there with her. People saying it's the money. Hey, it could be. Just saying. They was at the VMA, and baby, Summer Walker then got her Snow sugar daddy. Summer said she tired of making songs about her heart getting broke. Now, if you ain't heard her new song, Spend It, baby, she living up to that song. Baby, Summer done got her a Snow White sugar daddy, baby. And he looked like he filthy. Just saying. Filthy rich, baby. Summer ain't playing with no more ninjas no more. Summer went over to the other side. She said this her special friends. This her special friend, baby. Just saying. Just saying, y'all. Summer ain't playing with nobody. Okay? Hello, TNT G-Mom. All right, guys. We're at the 10-minute mark. Welcome to my channel, Drop the Tea. And I appreciate each and every one of you for coming back. Thank you, thank you, thank you. As you come in, please hit the thumbs up button, please, and thank you. Also, please share the video, like the video. Then also, if you want to support the video, you know how to do that by either Super Chat, Super Sticker, or Cash App. All right, guys. We're going to get into Dumb and Dumber in a minute here. But let's talk about the VMAs, guys. Did y'all see the VMAs? Hey, Deborah. Summer Walker and Papoose and Carissa, they looked good. They looked good. I'm just going to tell you that. But what I can't understand is that with the divorce, why is Pap and Remy not divorced yet, guys? What's taking so long? Remy was all out here on this internet telling Papoose to sign the papers. Now, not so much now. Where's Easy the Block Captain at? Because, we heard through the grapevine that he got a baby on the way and that they had broke up. Now, I don't know how true that is. This is all alleged. Everything on this live is alleged, okay? So, I don't know, y'all. What y'all think? And remember, guys, vote in the chat. Let me know in the chat if I should change my second page to Drop the T 2, or should I just leave it at Rochelle Michelle? Let me know, Chanel, Sonia, TNT Gma, Deborah, Linda Gamble. Who else in here? Y'all let me know if I should change it. But I think it's complicating things. K Cloud 43. Y'all let me know in the chat. You said it takes a year after filing because they have a child under the a child under the age of 18 years old. Okay. Overcomer, you said yes. Okay, we got another vote for changing. Okay, let me know, y'all. Let me know in the chat. Let me know if I should change it to drop the T2 instead of Rochelle Michelle. Let me know in the chat. Okay, guys. Now, Summer, they asked her, how do you make a good love song? We're gonna listen to that. Baby, Summer, her new album, I love it. She said that she not be in love with nobody no more. She keep getting her heart broke. So she popped out at the VMAs, baby. So Summer popped out, baby. She got somebody that's a filthy rich, baby. She said this is her special friend. Now, hey, you know why not? That I other people do it. Why not? Other men go to the other side all the time, and it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. So I have no problem with Summer going to the other side. I don't have no problem if at least you're gonna get something out of it. Go on over to Summer. That's what you got to do. That's what you got to do, Summer. So let's take a look at Summer, guys. Summer and her new man. Well, no, she said it's her special friend. Summer said this is her special friend. Now, I don't have no problem with people going over to the other side. Okay, I don't have no problem with it. Let me know in the chat how y'all feel about Summer going to the other side here. Let's take a look at this, guys. This is Summer with her new man, special friend.
Come on.
Hi.
Tell me about your date here.
Oh, this is my special friend.
Okay, how special?
Mind your business.
How did you and Summer meet?
Mutual friend in LA.
How long you two been together, Summer?
Mind your business.
Now, who are you channeling tonight?
Him.
You guys, what's coming together?
Wow. Now look, y'all. I like the VMA Awards. I like to see people get dressed. Y'all know I was talking about, I think if people are dressed up a lot, there won't be a lot of fighting, okay? Make these concerts, these dinners and everything where you have to dress, be elegant. So these people won't be fighting and acting a fool, okay? Make the award shows that you have to be, in dress attire. And people won't come there half naked. Put a dress code in effect for these music, the music awards and stuff like that. And you can get it back to people dressing classy, not trashy. Okay. Now, Summer Walker and this gentleman, we don't know his name yet, but these YouTube streets are going to find out this man's name, baby. You best believe it or not. So Summer says she is channeling Pam, okay? Because y'all know Pam went to the VMAs a while ago and she was dressed just like that, but she had on pink, okay? So this is what she said.
Oh, man. Together, guys, Summer. Right in the middle. Summer, there you go.
You have to be the Summer, baby.
And then Summer, can we get a single real quick? The fast one. You guys, what's coming together? Wow. Oh, man. Together, guys, Summer. Right in the middle. Summer, there you go. Give her a kiss. Right here. And then Summer, can we get a single real quick? The fast one. You guys, what's coming together? Wow.
Honey, Summer ain't playing.
Love.
I see the influence.
She had the same, obviously in pink for her VMA look.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Does that make you Tommy Lee?
You could say that.
You look incredible. Come on.
Hi.
Tell me about your.
Now, some people in the comments, girl, they saying Summer Walker was dodging them questions about her date. Summer done with Winter. That's a good-looking man, though. They said that's a good-looking man. That's what they saying. These are some in the comments. She looks the best I've ever seen her. She looks incredible. Okay. I like that her outfit is a homage to Pamela Anderson. So that's Pamela Anderson wore the same outfit, but just in a different color to the VMAs. So what y'all think about her date, guys? Let me know what y'all think. What y'all think about her date? Let me know. Yeah, let me know what y'all think about her date. So what y'all think about her date, guys? Hey, Lisa Foster, my tea sipper. Hello, hello, hello. You said I was, Deborah said I was not mad at Summer Walker. Yeah, yeah, Deborah, hey. Why not? If you just coming into the chat, y'all know I have 2 channels now. So should I leave it at Rochelle, Michelle, or should I change it to Drop the T2? Let me know in the chat. You said, I guess he's okay. I don't follow her. Yeah, you know, Summer Walker was going with Lil Meech's son from Power, and he broke her heart. Then she with another man. She's with another man. She's with London on the track. She just with all these different men, and they broke her heart. Our black men broke her heart. So I guess she said that she gonna step over to the other side for a minute. I guess. Okay, Lisa, we got another Drop the T2. Okay, that's 3. Let me know if I should leave it the same or change it to Drop the T2. You said, girl, he likes that brown sugar. He is nice looking. He's a nice looking man for an older man. Yeah, I think so too. Yeah. I think he looks nice, guys. I do. But now Papoose and Clarissa Shields, baby, they came through. They look nice together. I don't know what it is with Papoose. He gets all dressed up when he with Clarissa, but for some reason, when he was with Remy, he didn't look this clean. That I remember seeing him at any award show. He didn't look like this guy. He get all clean for Clarissa, dressed all up. Now tell me Papoose don't look good. Baby, Papoose look good. Now Clarissa, she look good. I like the outfit and everything, but we ain't seen her shoes. I don't know, because every time she have a nice outfit on, she go fuck it up with the damn shoes. She put on, I don't know. Y'all remember them, you remember them Monica shoes? The motherfucking Mary Jane set up in my room shoes? Monica had on them damn white shoes. That's what she give me vibes of. She'll go fucking put on some ugly ass shoes with some shit. Now, if you're gonna wear kitten heels, because I got kitten heels. I got 3 and 4 inch heels. They ain't going no higher than that. But don't put them on with the wrong outfit. Now, if you gotta put on maybe some 5-inch heels or whatever, you better be going to your destination and sit down. That's all I got to tell you. And I got some of those too. If I'm going somewhere just to make a statement, an entrance, baby, I'm going, walk in and sit in my seat. There ain't going to be no dance or nothing like that unless I'm dancing in my seat. There, I got some heels for that too. Just make your entrance and just sit in your seat. You can't be walking all around. Now with me, 3-inch heels, I can walk around them. I'm fine. 3.5, maybe 4. But if they're going up to 5 or something, now I'm gonna have a seat. Okay, just saying.
Do you like me? Yes or no?
So how y'all think Pat and Clarissa look together? Now they said, Pat had a hair transplant. Look, I'm not knocking nobody. If the hair transplant look good on you, it look good on you. This hair transplant look good on Papoose. Now look, Remy, if you want to hate on somebody, you should have had Papoose get the hair transplant when y'all was together. Because I've never seen Papoose with all his hat on. Shit, maybe Neil and them should get one. LL Cool J need one. Because y'all know, and I love LL Cool J. Y'all know that. LL, I need love. Oh, I love LL Cool J. But that hat, he needs to keep the hat on at all times. Neo needs to keep the hat on at all times. You got people. Columbus Short needs to keep the hat on. Long as they get that hat on, I'm cool. Now, Columbus Short, if he go get a hair transplant, he'll be cool. Okay? Neil, go get a hair transplant. LL Cool J, go get one. Okay? If not, they just give it to us like y'all been giving it to us with y'all hat on, right? But Clarissa want her man without his hat on. So I guess she's set up for him to go get a hair transplant. I don't know. But I know he look nice without his hat on. He looks more grown up. Like when he was with Remy, he was kind of the thuggish look, you know. But when he with Clarissa, he looked more like New Money, banker. Like, he got a swag on, but in a different way. I like this swag on Papoose. Papoose can wear a suit now. He can hang a suit now, and the shoes too. I know last time he had on the de jour shoes. Now, what? Look, like I said, Clarice looks nice in her two-piece, right? But it's just like, to me, Papoose looks better than her. He's still in the spotlight from her. I don't think she should have did this red here. Some people just need to stick with black hair. She don't need to mess with blonde hair. She don't need to mess with red hair, green hair, blue hair. Just stick to your black hair, Clarissa. Black hair makes you look useful. Why do you keep trying to put this cinnamon color here in your hair? Why? Just stick to the program. Now, he make her look nice. I don't know. I'm just saying with Remy, he didn't do all this. That's all I'm going to say with Remy. He did not do this. Let me know what y'all think in the chat. I'm just saying, y'all, he didn't do this with Remy. What's going on with this divorce? So let's just go back here, guys. If they were divorced, or, you could do the legal separation, right? Then the divorce. So is he legally separated now? Because if he wanted to be with Clarissa, he could have asked the judge, can we be legally separated until the divorce is final? Then that's fair game right there. If he legally separated until their divorce is final. Because I wouldn't be running around here with nobody, married man. He is considered a married man. Even if him and Remy is not together, he's still a married man. The man still got papers on him. And then why do you keep trying to get the baby before the rain? And why? Now, I don't know, well, I think Remy and Papoose got married in New York. Now, I don't know if there's a waiting period before you can get remarried. I don't even know if Papoose wants to get remarried. But Clarissa is a made woman. She got her own money. She played by her own set of rules. Do y'all think she don't care about getting married? She just want a baby by him? Just ask him. Just ask him. Or does she want to be out here and be another baby mama? I just don't like that term, baby mama. I don't like it. But it is what it is. But if I was her, at least make sure the man is legally separated before you try to pop a baby. Because we do know Clarissa said that when she did this last fight, that before she go do another fight, she gonna get pregnant. So we ain't gonna be looking for Clarissa to be fighting no more right now, because she said she's gonna be trying to get pregnant. I'm just telling y'all what she said. I didn't say it, she said it. Now, if that's what you want to do, Clarissa, go ahead. But that's not a good thing to try to get married, have a baby by somebody who is still legally married. And then why do you want to be a baby mama? Why won't you, You and him try to get married or engaged or something. Just saying. A lot of time rebound relationships don't work out that long. They don't, they don't last. But hey, y'all might, last. Just saying. Let me know in the chat. Do y'all think Papoose and Clarissa are going to have a baby and that their relationship is going to last? Let me know what y'all think in the chat. Let me know what y'all think. You said nothing wrong with a little bit vanilla to her chocolate. You ain't never lied about that. Oh, wait a minute. I think Papoose and her look really nice. And at the other party, they had changed clothes. They had on a all black, and they looked good. Now I think that with Clarissa, she had on all black dress. She looked really nice. Now I didn't see Papoose. I'm gonna have to go look for that. You said hello, Helen. You said Pap sleeves look too short. Okay. In the long run, I think she will want to be married. Okay. Well, and then for you not to have never been married, that's a lot. But then, guys, you know what it seems like to me now? Remy and Pap, Remy first married. They got married when Remy was in jail. When Remy got out, she wanted like a fairy tale wedding. Papoose made that happen for her. Unless she gonna come out and say that was a lie too. So nice wedding in a castle and everything. And then y'all know Remy and Papoose kids are grown, but Papoose did not have a baby by Remy. So, he really, really pushed, really begged Remy to have Reminisce. And so Remy got pregnant with her and had her, or what have you. They call her the golden child. And for them to break up, and be going through a divorce, that is really bad. That is bad. Because he waited for all this time. They have to have 2 weddings. Then they got their daughter, and now they can't raise her together. That got to be really, devastating for Papoose. Now, the question is Papoose willing to have more kids? Because Papoose is older than her. And she says she wants, I think, 4 kids, 2 to 4. So is Papoose willing to have 2 to 4 kids? Y'all let me know what y'all think in the chat. He has children older than her. I think she should be with someone younger and build together. That's what I was thinking. His kids are older. They are around her age. I just don't get that when older men go with kids, like they can have daughters, the same age of a woman that they're dating. They don't think they look sick. Just saying. For each their own, though. For each their own. Okay? It just looks sick, y'all. Looks sick to me. Okay, guys. Now we did see them. I did want to. But we're gonna move on. Now let's get into one more thing here. Let's get into Musclehead, Martell, and Coleslaw Curry. Let's get into them guys. Now over the weekend, y'all have seen the pictures of them at either that house that he has, and he let Coleslaw stay in there. Now they really are slow guys, because Martell, he should know better than to try to talk to Coleslaw and tell her what to say like we can't hear. What makes you think that we can't hear, sir? That makes no sense to me. None at all. He trying to tell Coleslaw to say positive things, quit talking about nursing. Sir, are you kidding me? And she looked like she didn't want to talk about anything positive. Now we know Melody is in Paris, and I think Melody liked her schedule with Martell, where she has they have them every other week, because that does give Melody a chance, to do something, by her, to go to out of the country or whatever she wants to do for that week, because he had the kids. But so y'all know what? Martell, if we go back to Love and Marriage Huntsville, and when Melody moved in that house, before he got really off the rockers, because right now, y'all, Coleslaw and Martell are up to something. I don't know if they trying to do something for court. Y'all know they got court next month. I don't know if that's what they're trying to do, but they're trying to do something, guys. They're trying to do something. I don't know what it is, but they're trying to do something. Okay. Like I said, I don't know if it's for court or what is it for. Okay. Now, when Melody goes into court here, she can, really go in on Martell. She got proof of how he stalks her. She got all kind of proof. Okay. Melanie can say that she needs to move for her job. All of her work is in, California or what have you, New York, whatever, to get away from Martell. That's the only way I think Melanie will be able to get some peace from Martell. That's it. She has to move out of Huntsville. And with her brand taking off and things like that, she needs to be like in like LA or New York and things like that. The bigger cities. She needs to be there, to push her brand. To me, just my personal opinion. And the marriage, Martell held her back. And now he's still trying to hold her back by keeping her in Huntsville. He's holding her back from reaching her potential. Because if she's in, these bigger cities, she can move her product more better and things like that. I think if she goes to, these bigger states, she'll be better. It'll, not to say it's not good right now, but I'm talking about it'll be more known worldwide. And he knows that. That's why he keeps trying to have her stay there. Now, what I was saying about when he came up that driveway, and Melanie's out there playing with the kids. The kid's like, hey, daddy, this and that. Melanie's like, what you doing here? He's like, anywhere my kids said, I'm going to come. And then, they start talking about the custody. And she said, you see your kids all the time. He said, yeah, because you wouldn't let me seeing them. She said, you went on the internet and said, I won't let you see your kids. So we came up with this where you can have them 1 week on and 1 week off. And he said, no, that's what you wanted. He said, you wanted that. So he is telling you that he did not want the 1 week on and the one off. He didn't want that. He just wanted to be able to see the kids when he wanted to see them. Go back and look. I think it's season 1 or 2. When she told him, she said, you went on the internet saying that I won't let you see your kids. So what I did was I told you, you're going to have them 1 week, and I have them 1 week. And he said, yeah, you did that. I didn't want the kids, like that. He said, I wanted to see them. But it got where he had them for 1 week, and then she had them the other week. And quiet as kept, I don't think Coleslaw liked when he had those kids for that week. I don't think she likes it, because she can't spend the night over there. And I don't think she like it like that. I think she wants Melanie to have full custody of these kids so he can just be with her, Miles Morales, and Paris. And one thing that struck me about Martell, guys, he does not call Coleslaw daughter her name. He said, your daughter. Why don't you call the girl by her name? I wouldn't be with nobody who didn't like my child. He act like he do not like her. He does. He act like he does not like that little girl. He makes it known, your daughter. Your daughter. So I don't think he cares for her. Because I don't know if that stems from something allegedly that happened and the school got involved with her daughter and Martell. Allegedly. That's what I heard. Allegedly. So I don't think he cares for her daughter. I think he tolerates her or puts up with her because he's messing with Coleslaw. That's what I think it is. But Martell, y'all, is right now all bets are off, all gloves are off. He's coming for the Scots, because if y'all didn't hear him, he's coming for them too. And he told Marceau, he said, "Don't worry, I got more." Marceau told him, "Oh, you thought by you bringing that woman on TV that was going to do something?" He said, "How did that go for you? How did that go for you?" Martell said, "Don't worry, I got more." So that's why I told y'all, Martell is pissed. He said he told Marceau he got more for him. Do you know what more mean? He finna start pulling out their skeleton. And then Maurice lemon head ass sitting up there like he don't got nothing to say. Because he don't want Martell to keep on saying shit about him. That's what that is. That's what this is about. He don't want them to keep saying shit, Martell to say nothing else about him. Because Kim and her fucking support dog might go to the left. But guys, we're going to take a look at some of these guys. Look, Martell and Coleslaw. Y'all know they've been doing shit that she said they could be put in jail for. They up to something. It seems to me like they're going to be coming for the Scots again, right? And like I said, they tried to bomb rush Melody out there at the courthouse. I believe Martell wanted Coleslaw and Melody to get to fighting, right? And he thought that would look good for him at court. And then also, I think she wanted Martell. I think he wanted Coleslaw and Melody get to fight so he could sue Melody. They broke. They don't have no money. Now, you said that this is a kept woman, right? How is this a kept woman? This woman don't even got a vehicle. Now, if you call yourself after you call yourself taking care of her, where's her car at? Why would she got to stay in a house that you don't pay for? So how is she a kept woman? I would like to understand that, guys. I would like to understand that. How is she a kept woman? How is she a kept woman? She don't have no money in her pocket. Everything she got to get it from Martell. She got to do what he say. She don't even have her own cell phone. Now, what she said, this is what she said on camera, guys. She wants somebody to go back and tell Melanie. She don't even have a phone charger. She said, "Martell, I know one of your kids got a phone charger because we all got the same phone. You don't got no phone charger, ma'am? If you a kept woman, Martell should keep you with a fucking phone charger. Why are you using male kids' phone charger?" Just saying. He is a ticking time bomb, guys. Both of them are ticking time bombs. They got no money, no car. No money, no car. If that show ends, it's curtains for them. If that show ends, it's curtains for them. Now, in the meantime, when the show is not going on, what is Martell doing for money? Do y'all think they scheming? Because y'all know what she said. They did stuff that they could be in jail, her and Martell. So what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing for money in the meantime? Are y'all back to doing some scheming? Just asking. But guys, I'm telling you, the Scots and Martell are never going to be friends. Now, the Scots 2.0, they might be friends because he trying to keep Martell from coming out telling shit about him. But Marceau is telling his ass, "I don't want to be your fucking friend no more. I don't want to have shit to do with you. You or your cockabine." He letting it be known. So we're going to take a look at this clip, guys. When now y'all know I don't watch Love and Marriage Huntsville, but I do get the clips, y'all. So he's coming in, and they for the, we for to see what it is. Now y'all do know I have to pause in between the clips. That's how YouTube got it, so I can give y'all commentary on what I think. So here's Martell and Maurice already there and some other guys. So here is Marceau coming in. Now remember, he said he don't want to have no dinners with Martell. He just coming there to kick it with the other guys. So let's see how this goes.
There you go. Gentlemen. Just got to keep.
Hold on.
What up, though?
The gang's all here. Where Marceau's at right now, of course, I thought that he was going to come.
Wow. The gang's all here.
I think that Marceau at this point is willing to be on offense.
Well, you good?
I'm good, man. I'm not the guy that's going to back down from the confrontation. I don't choose smoke. I don't want smoke. Smoke's not a thing that I enjoy, but I'm not going to run from the smoke either. I'll come.
Look, baby. Okay, Marceau said he ain't running from no smoke. Marceau said he ain't ducking shit. He said he ain't running from it. He said he coming. So it's like Marceau is running to the action. They standing up to Martell. They let Martell know that you are shit under our shoes. You ain't shit to be ducking. No smoke from. Even potentially, allegedly, a fade either. Just saying. And look at Martell, bald-headed ass over there. Look at him over there. Everywhere he go, he got a tight ass sweater on, like he will to show off his muscles or something. Yo, broke ass, broke ninja with muscles.
On tonight is totally rest on Martell's shoulders. I'm here to be nothing more than gas, and if there's a spark, then it's gonna blow.
Martell, what's up?
What up? Yeah,
How you?
I'm good. You good?
I can't complain.
You know what? I like this. At least he was cordial. He don't fuck with Martell, but he's respectful. Okay, that's big of you, Martell. I mean, Marcel to give him a little hand, a little dab. Okay, he wasn't gonna be rude to just come in there and talk to all of them and not talk, not say to him. That shows growth right there. Growth. That shows growth. He just didn't come in and talk to everybody else, and he know Martell there. Gave him a little dap, cordial. I ain't saying that I'm fucking back with you. I'm just gonna be cordial, give him a little dap. Okay. All right.
All right.
So me and the guys, we are up here, good conversation. Next thing you know, here comes Marceau, acting like we cool. After him and Tisha spraying lies about me all over town. Marceau has definitely been two-faced. And I don't think men should have that type of fakery within them.
Motherfucker, you faker than a $2 bill, motherfucker. You the fakery, motherfucker. What lies did they tell? What lies? I do not detect a motherfucking lie. If you be at the broke risk nightclub, that's your business. But just keep it 100. Come out the closet. Bring your ass out the closet. Okay? If you swing both ways, allegedly, that's your business. Just come on out the closet. If you be at the broke risk club, just let us know. That's all I'm saying. Fake. Calling the kettle black. Let me just.
Seems like everybody's having a lot of fun here.
Kenny say he owes you an apology.
He owed me an apology?
Remember we met the other day at the spot? We're talking.
Listen, accountability. This is one of them.
100%. Let's be accountable, man.
What happened?
We were having a conversation over at Wicked about, a relationship, and Flex had made some good points,
Why deal with what you're dealing with, going through what you're going through?
Because that's the only way we can go to the next step. Most people move on first, and then they get divorced. It's just typically how the situation
But
goes.
it don't generally take 7-8 years, though.
We've been at this thing for almost over 3 years now, and it's gotten a lot worse. Nothing has really progressed as far as like the therapy for the trauma, the back and forth, the anger, the tempers, the disrespect. I'm kind of over, always compromising and trying to cater to both sides. At this point, I'm really just waiting to see if she's actually going to do the things that she says she's going to do.
So when the divorce is final, is she ready to marry you?
So he's saying that Trish got all these problems. She needs to be going to counseling, or therapy. She got anger problems. Now, I can see that with Trish. She lost a lot of people in her family. She probably do need to get counseling. But we didn't see nobody roar up but you. So maybe you need the fucking counseling. Then he's talking about she has not done nothing she said she was going to do. He said it ain't got better, it got worse. I'm sorry, you need to take a good look in the mirror at your ass. And then guys, these people with these muscles, are they trying to overcompensate for something that they likened out, below him and his friend? Just saying.
Man, I don't know if I'm gonna be ready to marry her. And I say this because like she still has things that even when he's going out the picture that she needs to work on. Like because when
already a lot.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll be like, man, that's already a lot.
That's what I'm
invested.
But you just said invested.
And you would invest it. It's just hard to let something go when it's like
I'm not saying let it go, but just like
man.
wait. Just like maybe just chill.
That's what he's doing.
Oh, that's what I'm doing.
That's what he's doing.
Chilling.
You're not chilling, bro.
He's
Put yourself back on the market.
Take your time, bro.
I didn't say no. I'm not out here searching for another woman. Like, hell no. You know, sometimes with Trish, I think I've dealt with a lot of this stuff for so long. It's natural that a person would start to get irritated and agitated with certain situations. I've been very patient. I think just over time, it's just getting really frustrating.
There you go. Gentlemen.
Okay, guys, what do we think about this, guys? Are they kidding me? Hey, Deborah, my tea sipper. Hello. Deborah Randall, my tea sipper. Hello, Bernadette. Hello, Linnell. Look, Martell, how are you gonna say anything? You should have kept your damn mouth closed. You can't talk about no fucking body. You said who was Martell talking to about anyone's integrity? He don't have no integrity. What integrity do he get? What? You a liar, a cheat, a scammer, a ATM robber with walkie-talkie, allegedly, but we know we saw the evidence. So what integrity do you got? You were working for the correction board, a correctional officer, and you called in to your job to go with your family now and to take ATMs. You had a walkie-talkie. You were found with it. You was communicating with your people now with the fucking walkie-talkie. Integrity? What about your damn marriage that you fucked up? Did you have any integrity for your fucking marriage and your fucking kids? Integrity? Oh my God. Lord, I can't. He wasn't invested in his marriage. He thought Melanie was gonna stay there and take it. Turn over and take it. Like we know who. Nuh-uh. Melanie said enough is enough, motherfucker. That's it. Sorry about the cussing, guys, but she says enough is enough. Hello, baby girl, 1981. You said the episode was dry. I believe Marcel has said Tisha all his discretions. They just don't want it on TV. These people are delusional. Hey, T-Talk with your girl. Hey, girl. Hey. That's my sissy. T-Talk with your girl. Hey, Pat. Girl, these people are delusional. They are fucking delusional. They are delusional. These people are delusional. And then you talking about fake. You the fucking fakest. Now, I don't believe for 1 second that Coleslaw is no kept fucking woman. There's no way. If you a kept woman, you should have a fucking vehicle. You should have a fucking vehicle. Didn't she say that she ain't worked in 4 to 5 years? But then I was looking at somebody else's lie. She told 2 different lies. First, she said she worked 2 years ago. Then her and Martell said she ain't worked in 4 or 5 years. Then he telling her that she can't even work a night shift for a nurse job. Now, if you say, this is what he say, that he is paying for her school, her nursing school, right? But if you don't got no work experience, how do you think you're gonna be making $50 or $60 or $70 an hour with no work experience? You don't got any work experience. You don't have a resume that says you have did anything. What are you gonna say you did for 4 or 5 years? I know you're not gonna put on your resume that you was laying on your motherfucking back for 4 or 5 years. Or you while you was getting passed the fuck around. And it might be hard for her to get a job, guys, because she got a bad reputation out here. It might be hard, for her to get a reputation. Believe it or not, a lot of these doctors and nurses watch Love and Marriage Huntsville, and either in other cities and states they watch it. So they gonna know who the fuck she is. They gonna know who she is. And they might not want that drama at their hospital or their facility. Kept woman means he making sure you got a pocket full of money, all your bills are paid, you live in a house you want to live in, you got a car. That's a kept woman. Not he moved you in a house because you got kicked out of fucking Section 8 and because he can't sell the house. And make sure you got your own fucking vehicle. Or he got to drop you off and take you wherever you got to go. Or he'll let you use one of his cars, but if you fucking piss him off, he take the car back. If that's what a kept woman is, I don't want to be no fucking kept woman. Not that type of kept woman. And guys, she finally took them train tracks off of her mouth. He got the train tracks off of her mouth. He done took 10 years with your braces on. So she don't even want to show her braces. You know how Miss Silly is on The Color Purple, how she be hiding her smile. That's what she remind me of. She keep putting her hand over her mouth because the braces didn't do no justice for her. She still got the gap in her teeth. I thought you put the fucking braces on there to close the gap up. Guys, now usually when people get their braces off, their teeth is all straight and nice, they be showing their teeth. Not her. She kept putting her hand over her mouth like she was Miss Silly. She didn't want y'all to see that big ass gap in her mouth. That's why she kept on putting her hand over her mouth. Did y'all see she wasn't putting no lip gloss on? She usually be putting on lip gloss all in the camera. She don't want y'all to see that motherfucking big ass gap. She kept on putting her hand in front of her mouth like she was Miss Silly from The Color Purple. Yes, I said it. She looked like fucking Miss Silly. Yes, the braces didn't do nothing. You didn't have them train tracks on your fucking teeth for over 10 years, and it still did not close that gap. Now, I know y'all done seen the pictures floating around here on YouTube. Look at those pictures. The gap is not even closed. He have to give me my damn money back. Because what was the purpose of you keeping them train tracks on your fucking teeth for 10 years and it didn't close the damn gap? She keep putting her hand over her mouth so you can't see it. But we seen it. Oh, she said she ain't gonna put the train tracks back on there no more. Because it ain't doing no good. It's something wrong. She probably didn't suck too much peen and the gap in between them teeth, it ain't gonna close it up. Just saying. Just saying. Deborah, she still got a gap. If you look at them pictures, she still got a gap. She keep on putting her hand over her mouth in the front so you can't see it, but we seen it. She still got a gap in the front. The train tracks did not work. That's why I told you. She might have got a hold to the wrong something and it's keeping her teeth from closing in the front. That's all I'm saying. I don't know where her retainer's at. She says she ain't putting nothing back on her mouth no more because it ain't helping. It's not helping. It ain't helping y'all. You know what? I would ask for my money back because there's no way you have train tracks on your teeth for 10 years and it won't close the gap. I would ask for my damn money back. She don't even got no damn phone. She still have the gap. You said Martell got married for money too, so he is completely trash, and that was a scam. Yep. Now he ain't got nothing. Now people in that chat was tearing her ass up. They was tearing her ass up in that chat. There's some dummy pick me in there. Martell still look good. I said, look at this dumb. These women should be ashamed of themselves. They should. They should be ashamed of themselves. All this shit that he done to his ex-wife. What the hell you think he'll do to you? And you not even his fucking wife. If he could do all this shit to his ex-wife, what the hell you think he'll do to you? You ain't shit to him. He'll run over your ass. He'll run circles around your ass. This man did not care about his wife or his kids. You know, any other woman can hang it up. Then he told her, I ain't cheated on you in 6 years. Like that's a flex. And she said, girl. Then he told her that he done heard stories about nurses and the doctors. He thinks that as she go to work at night, that a doctor gonna have her bent over at night. That's what his problem is. He said he done heard all types of stories that the nurses be messing around with the doctors. So she said, what was the point of you paying for me to go to school then if you don't want me to work there? He said, oh, it has to make financial sense. How do you let somebody run your life like that? And he's like, well, you can't work third shift because you got a son and a daughter you got to tend to. Well, what the fuck you there for? And then Coleslaw said that when she worked, she used to be at her job every day because you worried about somebody cheating on you because you was cheating on them. 1 second. He's a fool. He's crazy. So you say that Martell paying for you to go to school. He doesn't want her to work third shift. He said also she can't do traveling nurse. So what shift is she supposed to work, sir? And he said that she got to start off the bat getting paid a large amount, or she can't work. But you have no work experience, nothing. What do you have? I can't let nobody control me like that. No work, pick me up, drop me off. I can't have no car, no nothing. This makes no sense. None. Then he's like, what did you cook? I cooked cabbage, baked chicken with barbecue sauce. Why don't you just say you made barbecue chicken? Why are you saying you made baked chicken and then you got barbecue sauce? He said, did you put enough barbecue sauce on there? I think so. So she must not be a good cook. Somebody got to ask you, did you put enough damn barbecue sauce on something? Baked chicken, cabbage, and some barbecue sauce. Girl, I'm telling you, I think they slow. I think they both got us checked. I think they both was on the slow bus. Why didn't you just say you made some baked barbecue chicken or barbecue chicken? Why did you just say you made baked chicken and then some barbecue sauce? That doesn't make no fucking sense. What did you and your daughter eat? You and your daughter. I don't even think you want to say her daughter's name for some reason. Just saying. Just saying, y'all. Now, guys, we're going to take another look at this other clip here as well. They going to get it on. They gonna get it on, guys. Marceau said he there for the smoke. He ain't docking. He ain't dodging, ducking, no smoke. None of it. So he ready. I guess he said he ready for Martell, baby. That's all I'm getting. He said he ready for Martell. He telling Martell to bring it. That's what he said. He telling Martell to bring it.
I just heard. How do you know Ariana?
I don't know Ariana. Hell no.
Trisha mentioned that she said that you knew Ariana, and I'm like, okay, but no, so that's good. So ain't nothing else to go forward with that.
Hey, listen, I'm one of the realest mugs you're gonna meet. If I knew her, bro, I would tell you. And if you wanted the details, I give you that.
That's a real dude right there. And everybody ain't real like that, so that's what's up.
So, Will, do you know her? She was by my son's mom's place before. First time I met her. That was the only time I've ever seen her.
Fletch, you?
No. I've met her once or twice, but I don't know.
Just saying, we're clearing it up.
Do you know her?
No, I've only had
Hold on.
conversations with her, I think.
I got a list of women I want to ask all y'all. That's what we're doing, man.
Right.
Right. You know, is that what we're doing?
I don't know. Martell just put it out there.
This is Huntsville, so there ain't gonna be no surprise.
So that's the conversation I had with Marceau a while back. He had mentioned that like Ariana, she was out here getting. And
all I'm saying is that you've got a lot to say in all your interviews.
I don't have a lot to say.
What you talking about? Marceau knows about Martell, about his girl, about who his girl's messing with.
Who is my girl?
Do you feel a way about it?
Oh, bro, I felt the way. No,
I'm saying still.
Yeah, because to me, hold on. To me, if it's true, be real about it. But then I asked him through text, and he was like, "I could have been mistaken." Like, bro, like why would you say that?
To be fair, I could be mistaken. So go on and admit it.
Yeah. So my thing is, hey, if I see something like my boy t-shirt, so I bring it to the forefront. You know, right?
That wasn't common.
And I saw it in person. I saw it in person. Don't play with me. What you mean? Don't lie.
If you don't have any truth, shut up. So I don't have to say nothing because without.
See, now they had us thinking that Will had been with Coleslaw. Okay. So he wanted to get to the table to ask this man, had he been with Coleslaw? That's what he wanted to do. To ask this man, have he been with Coleslaw? That's why he wanted to come to this gathering here. We know she's been spread all around. We know this, honey. We know this. So I don't know why you're trying to make a big deal asking somebody, have they been with her? Maybe he don't want to tell you that he's been with her. Okay? You try to act like this, like she got no fucking pass around when she is. They probably didn't want to ask. Just saying. Now he concerned about who she been with. You ain't been concerned about who she been with. People should be concerned about who you been with. All the fucking bodies that you got on your ass. Strippers, every motherfucking body.
When I say something, it's true. Everything that I say is true.
All right, I got to come clean about something. All right, so I do know Ariana a little bit differently. I used to train back in the day. She came over to the house.
Did y'all actually train, or did you actually?
He's pulling the trick. Will's a funny guy. I see that Will has a nice little sense of humor. That's how insinuation.
Y'all see how Martell looked when he said that Ariane came over to the house? He used to train. You see how Martell looked? You see how he looked? He was gonna get mad. He's gonna get mad about it. He ain't like that.
Go. They're not that comfortable, are they?
Yeah, that mug got all lumped up. About to go back home tonight and ask her again.
Oh,
now, no. You're telling me everything, right?
Hey, you got that right. You got that right. I want to make sure. I don't want no mother ass girl on my side. That's right.
Y'all too. Everybody, anything y'all got, let's just get it today. Let's let this be the last time we got to do this.
To truly let go of past resentment, I think there needs to be a place of healing.
Let's go outside. Let's go outside.
You got to be willing to have that conversation, as tough as it may be.
Hey, speaking of knowing somebody, I just heard. How do you know Ariane?
No, Ariane. Hell no.
Appreciate mentioned that she said that you knew Ariane, and I'm like, okay, but no, so that's good. So ain't nothing to go forward with it.
Hey, listen, I'm one of the realest mugs you're gonna meet. If I knew her, bro, I would tell you. And if you wanted the details, I'd give you that.
That's a real dude right there. Everybody ain't real like that, so that's what's up.
So, Will, do you know her?
She was by my son's mom's place before. First time I met her. That was the only time I've ever seen her.
Fletch, you?
No, I've met her once or twice, but I don't know.
Saying we're clearing it up.
Do you know her?
No, I've only had
Hold on.
Conversations with her, I think.
I got a list of women I want to ask all y'all. That's what we're doing, man. Right. Hey, do you know? Is that what we're doing?
I don't know. Martell just put it out there.
This is her bill, so there ain't gonna be no surprise.
So that's the conversation I had with Marceau a while back. He had mentioned that like Ariane, she was out here getting and
all I'm saying is that you've got a lot to say in all your interviews.
I don't have a lot to say.
You talking about? Marcel knows about Martell, about his girl, about who his girl's messing with.
Who is my girl?
Do you feel a way about it?
Bro, I felt the weight. No,
I'm saying still.
Yeah, because to me, hold on. To me, nobody. If it's true, be real about it. But then I asked him through text, and he was like, "I could have been mistaken." I'm like, bro, like, why would you say that?
To be fair, I could be mistaken. So go on the mirror.
Okay. Now we all know that Coleslaw is a passer. He knows that. Everybody know that, but he wanted to see if the men at the table have had her, and especially Will. So he didn't want to just come on out and say it. He wanted to know, but he'd asked Coleslaw if she slept with Will before he even got to that thing. Before he even got there, he asked her if she slept with him. I bet you that. Because I don't want to be having no pass around on my arm. You already know she's a pass around. That's how y'all met her. I don't know why he don't come clean about that. About how he met her. Ladarius, Marceau, and Maurice, they used to go to a bar. And she was the bottler. So his first time meeting her was not at that barbecue. So I don't know why he lied. Why he lies. Y'all know Martell. Martell is sick. Martell is sick. He has no integrity. And so you can be a 304, but the woman you with can't be no 304. Martell has had strippers, and he paid them well. He paid her well. He left $3,000 or $4,000 on the nightstand. The one in Washington. So you got a lot of nerve to be calling McKenna Black son. All them damn women you done had. Oh, I forgot he said he ain't cheated in 6 years. The reason you probably ain't cheated in 6 years is because don't nobody want your ass. Don't nobody want you, brokey. The word is out that you broke. Don't nobody want your ass. That's why you probably ain't cheated. And the only person that wants you is her. Don't nobody else want your ass. Lord, y'all know I do not watch Love and Marriage Huntsville, but I had to watch these clips because just to see Marceau and Martell going back and forth, just to watch them going back and forth, because I thought it was going to be some hands thrown. Because honey, Marceau is giving it to him, baby. But Maurice, for some reason, Maurice won't say nothing. Now that's your brother, and you just sitting there like a bump on the log, Charlie Brown. He ain't said shit. Nothing. But Martell tells him, oh, this more. I got more. So he letting it know. He letting it be known that he going to be bringing out some more shit on them. So he letting that be known. He letting it be known. So get ready. I told y'all, him and Coleslaw is up to something. They up to something. I don't know what they're gonna bring out some with Maurice and Marceau, but they up to something. So now this is when they for to be outside. They for to be talking.
Some coleslaw in the back of a Buick.
Yeah.
A lot of coleslaw, a lot of sausage.
I know that's right.
Put slaw all over my dog.
Oh!
People gave Ariana the nickname Coleslaw.
Look, did y'all see what he said? Put slaw all over my dog. Did you see how Martell looked? Did y'all see how Martell looked? Oh, baby, Marcel is with the fuckery today. Marceau is with the fuckery today. He owned that shit with Martell. Look how Martell looked when he said coleslaw on my dog.
Because he was a side chick. And so me saying that I want some coleslaw is trying to get under his skin. But it's so easy to do. I'm the kind of guy that fights gas with fire. I like when you're upset with me, I like to make you more upset.
I feel like there's something else between y'all that's
It's not. No, it's
unspoken.
not.
What is going on?
That's why. Thank you, Will. That's what we're trying to
What's
get.
happening?
It all out. Everybody.
I've been asking that for the past year.
What you asked is a fair question. How did we get here? Right. This is what I thought. When Scope broke up,
but you can't say that because you never saw that I had an issue with him, though, bro. You can't say that.
Why did he get bought out?
That's not.
What happened with the buyout then? Why did it even get there then?
Because that was the thing that we had mentioned in the first beginning. Marceau, again, he couldn't find no job. He got let go from the goddamn movie theater. He was a manager, and he couldn't find a job. And so therefore, I said, let's start the business together. I said, about time the business get up, he can buy me out because I don't want to continue on in school.
Okay, let's start this ninja. Let's talk about this BAN. You ain't had a damn thing. That was Melanie's motherfucker. You was just a tag along. She was just covering your ass. You didn't have shit. Okay? You didn't have a fucking thing. You the one that ain't got no job now. He had to give your ass a job of a company that he bought off from you. Then he had to turn around and give your ass a job. So while you putting that out there, if I was Marceau, I would put that out there. Okay. Did you come after you and Melanie got a divorce, and I had to give your ass a job that you couldn't even complete? I would tear his ass up. Now you ain't got no fucking job. He think he the shit.
It's not true. At the time that I worked at a movie theater, understand, I owned a 60-unit apartment complex, a 12-unit apartment complex, a 4-unit apartment complex, and like 10 homes. And I worked at the movie theater.
It's just not adding up here. on either side. There's nothing wrong with managing a movie theater. But at the same time, if you own all this freaking real estate that Marceau's saying he owned, then why would you even take the help from Martell? I don't know. They just keep going back and forth, and it's kind of hard to even get the truth.
Martell was genuinely concerned. And he's like, bro, what you gonna do? You got a wife and some kids, and you are going to work every day. What are you gonna do? Maybe we can do something. That's some friendly.
9 years ago, Martell and I decided we were going to go in business together called Scope. We were going to do residential and commercial construction. Things didn't go so well. We ended up going in different directions. And Martell was trying to sell it that he was doing me a favor by getting me into business with him. So what he's doing now is trying to rewrite history, because deep down, he's always thought that he was better than me.
The beef is very simple for me. Martell got caught cheating, and then sides, he's going to drag everyone else down. He continues to make bad decisions in his life, and he blames others for his bad decisions, right?
Bro, no.
So real talk about the problem is this, though. Martell always seen me as just not on the right level. And it's not until he starts seeing this start rising and him start falling that he wants to bring down. Oh. He got so much to say. Well, they do this.
Bro, yes,
they do this. They do this.
You know, wait a minute. He said Martell always looked at them as being down. Now that he is rising and he is falling down. Okay, Marcel. Okay. Now I don't like Martell. Y'all know that. But let's just keep it a buck. Marcel, if you had all these properties, you had 10 properties, you had 4 or 5 apartment buildings, you would not be at that movie theater. Now I'm just keeping it a buck. I'm keeping it real with y'all. You had all this going on, and you see how Maurice looking. Maurice looking like, I don't know about that, but he ain't saying nothing. He didn't want to go against his brother. And you see Chris. Chris like, well, I don't know. He said, ain't nothing wrong with working at no movie theater. You had all this and that going on. I'm just saying. He said, ain't adding up. That's all he said. It ain't adding up. And it's not. Just saying. Because Tisha, we know, people were saying that she was doing Uber. Nothing wrong with doing Uber. If I need some extra money or something like that, and the times got bad, I will do Uber. I did Uber before. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I did Uber before. And we'll go out there and do it again. They said Tisha was also allegedly doing CNA. Nothing wrong with doing CNA. You got to do what you got to do. This Tisha also worked at the cable company. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. There's nothing wrong with that. You do what you got to do to get a paycheck coming in your damn house. I already told people, if things got really bad for me, if I have to work at Burger King first shift and McDonald's second shift, that's what I got to do, or third shift. Taco Bell, whatever. If that was my only thing and I couldn't find a job, I'd be at McDonald's, Burger King, whatever. If I couldn't find a job. And I'm just keeping it 100. It got a paycheck. It's a paycheck. It's some income. That's all I'm saying. I'm going to do what I got to do. Just saying.
No one else is
dead horses. Like
just talking, and no one ever said anything about it, and he cannot prove it. He can't say one thing.
It took me 4 or 5 years now.
On the 10th year anniversary, I made 2 jokes. They're busy. I said, well, Martell been a busy little bee. We're laughing about that.
Why y'all think that the Holtz wouldn't celebrate their 10 year?
Based on recent conversations, one of them has been a little busier than others.
You're so funny.
Somebody's been a little busy meeting. And
what does that mean?
Martell's cheating. Martell came back and later said, well, that kind of disturbed me. I said, you know what? Y'all were making light of the situation, so I was making jokes of it. However, I wouldn't want you to do that to me. My bad. And I ain't said since then. But then he goes on interviews and national blogs and Maurice and Marshall, and he's always got my name in his mouth.
I never showed I had a problem with Marceau. And the only reason I'm coming at him now, and now coming at Tisha, because of the lies they've been telling. And I'm like, bro, you gotta stop. You did a whole interview. What'd you get for it?
Satisfaction?
You got them right.
That's what satisfies you.
Hey, hold on. Another thing, when somebody that's your boy, and then when they come lying about some
shit, so stop that thought. I'm not your boy.
No.
This is just a waste of time. Right now,
they're just running around a mulberry bush.
I don't like liars.
I'll sound like the truth.
This is just like stupid at this point.
I bring forth facts.
That's not true.
It's not moving us forward. This is just mudslinging.
Y'all lied about everything.
This is clown.
I'm returning fire now. Every time he says something, he's getting something back.
The girl that you was killing your wife with, I brought her to the forefront.
How'd that work out for you?
I did an interview with her.
How'd that work out for you?
I don't know. You have not
How'd that
responded. You
work
said
out
you
for
was
you?
going to shoot back.
How'd
So
that
where's
work
your
out for
shot
you?
back? Because I got some. So where's your shot back?
Hey, listen. All I want you to do.
Where's
All I
Tisha?
want you to do.
Where's Tisha?
All I want you to do
Where's
is
Tisha?
everything out there. Put that whole vagina on the table, baby.
No.
Put that whole thing out there.
Fire back.
Tap
Like you
that thing.
just said. You just
No,
said.
I'm not about to.
Hold on, bro.
No, I'm firing back the way I want to fire.
Oh my God. Neither of these guys are afraid to hit below the belt. I think each one of the guys are trying to outdo the other, and it's just getting out of hand.
I'm saying don't say about me.
I
don't about you. I don't do videos about you. Don't say nothing about me. Hey, no.
Marcel wants to get his jabs in. I think Martell wants to get his jabs in. And ultimately, there's egos at war right now. So the better solution may be just them two together. One-on-one, I think that might be better and more productive.
Can we do a respect from here on out? If you respect him, he'll respect you, and we don't have to worry about that no more.
He told me he don't respect me.
I get it, but just let it. Is that possible?
I'm saying I have nothing to talk about Martell for. I don't need his name in my mouth at all. So keep my name out your mouth. I'm hungry. I want to eat some coleslaw in the back of a Buick.
Yeah.
A lot of coleslaw, a lot of sausage.
I know this right.
Put slaw all over my dog.
People gave Ariana the nickname Coleslaw because he was inside you. And so me saying that I want some coleslaw is trying to get under his skin. But it's so easy to do. I'm the kind of guy that fights gas with fire. I like, when you're upset with me, I like to make you more upset.
I feel like there's something else between y'all.
Okay, guys, what we think about this? He said he wants some coleslaw on his dog. I don't know what to say, guys. I don't know what to say. Hey, rabbits running. Let me see what y'all saying in the chat. They can't come back from what Martell did. All right. He said, look, now one thing I did, and another content creator pointed this out. When he brought that lady up there and said that they were cheating, he said some of the stuff was true. He never said that he didn't cheat. He never one time said he didn't cheat. He didn't know that woman. Now I did find that out when she pointed out that was right. He never said that he didn't cheat at all. He never said that at all. He told Martell right there. He said, how did that go for you? He said, how did it go for you? He told Martell to put the whole vagina on the table. So he letting you know, whatever you bring out, Tisha ain't gonna believe you, sir. He said, bring it all out. He said, bring it. So him and Tisha must have already done had to talk about it. So they telling him to bring. They said, unload the clip. Because he already got Tisha on board. Tisha ain't gonna believe nothing that Martell say. She said, unload the clip. That's all I'm saying. You said the way Martell disrespected Tisha, nope. Move on separately. Yes. I agree with you, Overcomer on 6. I can't believe Martell sat there and took that from Marcel. Right. He don't got none. They got him where they wanted him at. My personal opinion, that was they plan all along. This was all planned to get Martell. Look, allegedly, my personal opinion. They've been doing this for years. And Martell just came into the scene. The thing was, they probably was messing with women. They don't fall in love with the women. Martell is the one that brung down they thing that they were doing. Allegedly. All things are allegedly. Right? He brung it down. He brung they operation down to me. Just my personal opinion. He brung the operation down. Okay? Martell was not supposed to fall in love or get with Ariana like he was. He supposed to hit it and quit it and hit it sometime. But he kept on going back to Ariana, and that wasn't part of the plan. So their plan was always to bring him down because you heard what he said. Martell, in reality, thought he was better than the Scots. And Martell did. He said that The plan was for them to start and go into business together because Marcel couldn't find a job, right? Then once he got on their feet, he was supposed to sell the business to Marcel. Now, allegedly, they said that Tisha had an apartment building. Tisha sold her apartment building to buy Martell out of scope. By Martell and Melody out of scope. So that's how they end up getting scope. So there it is. So they told him, you hear what Marcel just said? They said they keep going up and he keep going down. So they just said, can't make this shit up. He letting Martell know that you keep going down and they keep going up. So that's what it is. That's what it is now. They keep going up and you keep going down, sir. You keep going down. You keep going down. You keep going down. So that's what it is. So they're just putting it on the table for him. That's all. Let's see. Baby girl said, hey, baby girl 1981. You said, that's why I said Tisha already knows and has tried to cope with it. Right. And I low-key think Tisha wasn't lying that they cut scenes from that park argument. Yep, they did. But when Mel was on the show, Martell was their boy, not that Mel. Now that Mel is gone, now they want nothing to do with him. Right, Deborah? They letting him know he ain't nothing. I think they trying to phase Martell out. I do. I think they trying to phase Martell out, out of the show because they have no use for him. Melanie's not there no more. So what are they gonna do? What type of scenes they gonna make up for him? What type of scenes are they gonna make up for him? They don't got no scenes to make up for him. And the scene with Destiny and them, that's just old, guys. It's old. So there is no more. There's no more that they can do with Martell. What can they do with him? There's nothing else that they can do with him. There's nothing else that they can do. There's nothing else they can do. There's nothing. What else can they do for him? Now, guys, I was going to do another live at 9:45, but I'm just going to stay on this. So I'll schedule my other one that I want to do about Melody in Paris. I'll do that tomorrow at around 12:45 or 1 o'clock. So I'm just going to stay on this one and not switch over to the other one. You said, and Martell won't let go of his semi-fame. Martell still think he a movie star, y'all. Martell think he's a movie star, but Marcel got his number now. They ain't ducking no smoke. They ain't running for none. They telling him to come on. So he telling him to put the whole vagina on the table. They ready for him. Him and Tisha allegedly to talk things out. They ready for him. So whatever he bring out, Tisha ain't gonna believe him anyway. Yeah, they basically said, we got you, bitch. Come on with it. Martell has no storyline without Mel there. That's it. That's it for Martell. I think they're trying to phase him and Destiny out, allegedly. In my personal opinion. And I still think, I don't think they want to bring Coleslaw on the show. Now, somebody said they're going to bring her in on the second season. We shall see. They saying they're going to bring her in on the second storyline. But what is she going to say? What does she do? She going to say she go to school? And you know, maybe Martell is paying for her to go to school so she can have a storyline if they're gonna bring her on. If they're gonna bring her on, that's the only thing I can see. But the reason that they would bring her on. What do y'all think? Do y'all think that they'll bring her on? But that looks dumb to say to bring her on for a storyline that she go to school. That makes no sense to me at all whatsoever. That makes no sense to bring her on to say she go to school. I just, and then she has no style. Are they gonna fix her up when she get on there? Are they gonna have her hair done? Because I know she's not gonna get on there with her hair to the back and no ponytail. I know she ain't gonna get on there with that. She's gonna have to get herself did up, y'all. She can't just get on there with her hair going to the back and with those clothes on. She's gonna have to, you know, at least when Destiny on there, she has on decent clothes. Her hair and stuff be decent. So she's gonna have to get some stuff done to her hair and stuff like that. Because she's just a plain Jane. She wear her hair to the back of the ponytail. There's nothing wrong with that. But what I'm trying to understand here. What is it going to be here? What would she bring to the show? What would she? What is she going to say that she do? Go to school and that's it. What's she going to say? She a homemaker? And we know that's not true. This woman don't even have a vehicle, y'all. So how is this going to go? Oh, wait a minute. I forgot they rent shows, they lease houses for the show, and they can lease a car. They can lease her a car. You know, that's the option there. They can lease her a car. They can lease her a car for the show. They can lease her a car, guys. So that is an option. They can do that, guys. They can lease her one. So that could be something. Maybe they can put something together for. But what do y'all think? Do you think they're gonna put something together for? That's the only thing I can see because she don't fit in. To me, she don't fit in on any show. Because somebody said at one point in time that Coleslaw and Martell was trying to go to Love and Hip Hop. How does she fit into a show? Nothing fits into a show with her, guys. Nothing fits in. Nothing fits in with her, guys. So how would that go? Y'all let me know. Y'all, we're going to swing over here for 1 second to Dr. Heavenly, and we're going to cut back over to Martell and Coleslaw. Dr. Heavenly here, guys. Now, you know, y'all know she's running for Congress. But her son, married to medicine star Dr. Heavenly's son, put on court monitoring program filing criminal charges. So, if he completes the program, right, he has to report to. It's like he got a probation officer, right? He either has to report, he either has to go in to see the lady or man, or he has to do a video chat. He has to complete a program. He has to take all his medication. He has to write an essay of what he learned from the program. He can't get in no trouble at all. And if he does all of that for 18 months, they will dismiss him. If he does not, then they will bring charges up. They'll keep the charges as is. But if he does all of that, they will dismiss it. So he has to be good for 18 months, take his medication, report in. Also, he has to do 40 hours of community service. And they will throw it out, dismiss it. But before, Dr. Heavenly said, oh, I don't know nothing about that. I talked to both of my boys. My boys said that's a lie. Then they come to find out, oh, Damien handled it. He didn't want to upset his wife. So he handled it. But they know if I would have went down there, I would have cussed him out. So Damien went and handled everything. This woman right here is the biggest liar. And she gonna try to say Melody lied to her about saying that Martell didn't AB her. You just sit here and lie and say you didn't know nothing about your son. You know damn well you do about your son's case. If it's public record, you could have went over there and seen it. So let's just stop the cap. You know, kids do stuff. You cannot control what your kids do. Just keep it 100. Yeah, my son got in a little bit of trouble. Okay. All right, that's it. But you get on here and lie. That's what makes it bad. That you get on here and lie. For what reason? What are you lying for? If he got in trouble, guys, he got in trouble. Okay, he got in trouble. He didn't do shit. He didn't do shit. So he got in trouble. He got in trouble. But you didn't have to get on here and lie. You swear it up and down that you didn't know nothing about it. You called your kids. Your kids say that nothing happened to them. Then come to find out, oh, that did happen. Damien took care of it. So Damien ain't told you shit. That's a damn lie. That's a damn lie, y'all. Y'all know damn well. If Damien didn't tell her nothing, you know Dr. Heavenly would have had a damn fit. So that's another damn lie. Ain't nobody kids perfect. The kids gonna do some shit. That just is what it is. It is what it is, guys. There's nothing we can do about if our kids do something. I know we don't want our kids to do something, but it is what it is. But what do y'all think about this, about Dr. Heavenly? She's still running for Congress, but her son, you know, if he do what he's supposed to do, then everything is going to be all good. That's all. Everything going to be all good. So what do y'all think about it? Let me know what y'all think in the chat about Dr. Heavenly. But the only thing, guys, she did not have to get up here and lie like this. She did not have to lie. It was not that serious for her to lie. What was the reason that you lied? You want to pretend like you know, it don't matter how much money you got or anything like that. The kids are going, you know, possibly do something. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, guys. I just don't think she had to get up here and lie. But we shall see what comes out of everything. We're going to see what comes out of this. Dr. Heavenly is a mess, y'all. Y'all, what y'all think about Dr. Heavenly? What about those two? Hip hop. Yeah, she's a politician. Of course she lies. You said, what about those two are hip hop? They are both pointing to me. Yes. Yep. I don't know why they still want to bring her on the show. You said Dr. Heavenly's own words and behavior will derail her politician ambitions. Yes. But she's throwing shade at somebody, y'all. She Dr. Heavenly, baby, she's throwing shade at somebody. She on here with Jamal Bryant throwing shade. Now you should be worried about your kids, Dr. Heavenly. You should be worried about them kids, keeping up with them.
That I talked to, I'm like, man, I saw a clip on a podcast she did when they asked her what kind of man she wanted, and she said a man with a vision. She said, if you working at Burger King, we gonna own a franchise of Burger Kings together. Right. With me.
I'm gonna go. That
she got confidence as well.
She's got it.
She got it. You did good by that one.
I agree.
I ain't
God
talking about
bless me.
Praise the Lord.
Yeah, let's stop right there. You almost went there.
Over.
See here, Dr. Heaven. That's how you get into it. Why are you talking about this? Why? This woman, what have this woman done to you? What have she done to you? Now, y'all know that Dr. Heaven didn't change her hair, guys. She got politician hair wigs on now. She don't got the right. She got politician wigs on. Okay, Dr. Heavenly. Okay, just saying. And Jamal Bryant, y'all know he allegedly was messing with Malaysia. Just saying, allegedly. So I don't know how the hell you up here even talking about somebody.
Thank you for watching the Jamal Bryant podcast. Let's be clear. I am sitting with Congresswoman in waiting, Dr. Heavenly, who has
manly, but you got a phenomenal woman.
I agree.
I sat down and talked to her. I'm like, man, I saw a clip on a podcast she did when they asked her what kind of man she wanted, and she said a man with a vision. She said, if you working at Burger King, we gonna own a franchise of Burger Kings together. Right. With me.
I'm gonna go.
She got confidence as well.
She's got it.
She got it. You did good by that one.
I agree.
I ain't
God
talking about
bless me.
Praise the Lord.
Yeah, let's stop right there. You almost went there.
Move
Thank you for watching the Jamal Bryant podcast. Let's be clear. I am sitting with Congresswoman in waiting, Dr. Heavenly, who has
manly, but you got
Dr. Heavenly. I'm so sick of her, guys. I cannot. I can't do it. I can't do it. Now, the question is, guys, would you vote for her if you in Texas? Would y'all vote for her? Hey, Audrey. I wouldn't vote for her. Let me not say that. I wouldn't vote for her, guys. I'm sorry. I just dislike Dr. Heavenly. I don't like her like that. I don't like her, guys. I don't.
I got you.
Okay to make it.
Dr. Heavenly's running for Congress.
That's what I wanted. Come on now.
Yeah, she's actually taking the torch, and she gonna win too. You watch and see. I'm very confident of what I'm doing. I got the call, the calling, and I submit my life to whatever God wants me. And it's difficult for me because I'm such a control freak.
Yeah.
When I open a business, I have a plan, from A to Z. With this, God just said, follow me. And I'm
That's this announcement.
I got you.
Okay to make it.
Dr. Heavenly's running for Congress.
That's what I wanted. Come on now.
Yeah, she's actually taking the torch, and she gonna win too. You watch and see. I'm very confident of what I'm doing. I got the call, the calling, and I submit my life to whatever God wants me. And it's difficult for me because I'm such a control freak.
Yeah.
When I open a business, I have a plan, from A to Z. With this, God just said, follow me. And I'm
That's this announcement.
I got you.
Okay, Dr. Heavenly is running for Congress, guys. Would y'all vote for her? If you in Texas, would y'all vote for her? Would y'all vote for her? Let me know in the chat if y'all gonna vote for her. No, ma'am. Nope. I will not. I'm just saying. I'm not gonna do it. Y'all let me know. Hey Pat, you said no. Frankie says no. Atlanta and yes, you said you're gonna vote for us, Sonya. Okay. God ain't say nothing to that 2 minute God ain't say nothing to the thing. She done changed her hair and everything. Hey Kathy. You said you're over heavily? Okay. All right. All right, y'all. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, guys. Now, let's see. Reese just wants Marty Mar to shut up. Yeah, he do. Yes, he wants Marty Mar to shut up, but He said you heard what Martell said. He got some more. So Marcel told him to put the whole vagina on the table. He said, "Come on, bring it." He said, "Unload the clip." He said, "We already know. Tisha ain't gonna believe it anyway." So he telling him to unload the clip because Tisha ain't gonna believe your ass any damn way. Okay? So unload it. Unload the clip. She ain't gonna believe you no damn way. That's all I'm saying, guys. She ain't gonna believe you anyway. As you come in, please hit the thumbs up button. Let me know how many likes we got in the chat, please, and thank you. As you come in, hit the like button. Okay, guys, we need to get over to our Hard and Hustle. I was looking for the Hard and Hustle, to see how they did and how they got more views, because right now they're in the number 2 spot. Because I'm telling you, I think they're going to be taking the number 1 spot from Love and Marriage Huntsville, because they are so real. They talk about their lives. They don't get on here and lie and things like that. And I think Chloe is really coming into herself for the show. I think they all are becoming more comfortable with the show. Original. I like that. So we're gonna get into Hard and Hustle. I am in love with this show, guys. I'm in love with this show. I am. Let me know if you guys are watching Hard and Hustle, Beyond the Gates. Oh, guys, now I really don't want to watch any of own shows, but they got another show on there called Family Secrets that comes out September 27th. Are you guys going to be watching it? OWN has another show. It's not produced by Carlos King, but they have another show that's coming out. It's called Family Secrets. Let me show y'all. I think I'm gonna like this show, guys. I really do. I can feel it. I think I'm gonna like this show. It's called Family Secrets. Here we go, right here. Let me show y'all. Let me know if y'all gonna be watching this new show that's coming out on OWN, not produced by Carlos King at all. This show right here. Unlock Family Secrets. When it comes to the truth, be careful what you wish for. This show comes out September 27th. So my time, I'm on Central Time, 9/8 Central Time. Unlocked Family Secrets. Says secrets brought to life send shockwaves through families and change things forever. The all-new OWN limited series Unlock Family Secrets premieres Saturday, September 27th. Let me know, guys, if you guys are going to watch this. Now, I think it's good, and it looks like it's Black people. Now, what do y'all think about this? Let me know if y'all going to watch it so I can review it. So I can be watching too. I'm going to watch it. But let me know if y'all want me to review it. Let me know, guys. Let me know. Because it looks like it's going to be good. So I don't know, guys. OWN is starting to get some good shows on there. What do y'all think? On is starting to get some new shows on here, guys. So what are y'all thinking? Let me know what y'all thinking. I haven't seen the TV deets for Hard and Hustle for this week. I don't think it's out yet. But I do want to get a little bit and review Hard and Hustle. Hey, whatever happened to Baby Jane? Hey. It's on Deborah. It comes out September 27th, 9/8 Central. Another show on Saturday. Maybe they trying to get ready to take Love and Marriage Huntsville off. Just saying. Another show on Saturday. What y'all thinking? Now, y'all ain't voting. Y'all, I told y'all, do y'all want me to change my second channel to drop the T2 or leave the name as is? Nobody is voting. I got 3 votes so far. Do y'all? Because I was going to change my second channel because it kind of makes things complicated. So I was thinking, should I leave the name the same or should I change it to drop the T2? Y'all let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Lisa, you gonna watch it? Okay. Deborah, are you gonna watch it? Linda, Pat, whatever happened to Baby J? Let me know if y'all watching it. Sonya, Baby Girl. Deborah, you said drop the T2. Lisa said drop the T2. Okay. 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 Let me know. Let me get a count. How many do we have in there? How many likes do we have? Okay, so we're gonna switch over to Hard and Hustle for a second here, guys. I think these ladies are coming into their own, and what I like about the show is that each person has some baggage. All of us have baggage in our lives, some stuff that we probably have been through in our life, and we possibly still holding on to it, or we, and we went through some things in our past life and we're holding on to it, and maybe we still going through something in our current life. And I think people, please don't think there's nothing wrong with seeing a psychiatrist or a therapist. People think that you're, crazy if you do. There's nothing wrong with, telling people things that you probably don't want to tell your friends or your family, and releasing some of that. I think everybody should see a therapist from time to time to get things off of their chest. Just saying. So this right here, I think, is good for the group. And I think Love and Marriage Huntsville, I think that would have been good for their group if they would have had something like this.
Authentic self.
That's exactly what I've been.
And so how does that feel for you, though?
Well, I don't know how to be anything but me,
That's right.
That's just the honest truth. And so even when it comes to like my humor or giving a compliment or whatever the case may be, and I think there's been some, perhaps the way I express, the way that I love, the way that I joke may have been received wrong. And so recently Manera and I had a moment when I called her cutie, and after that took place, I wrote a letter to you. You mind if I read it?
Sure. But even before you get to the letter, in my mind, I left it there. And then after we left, I had reached out to you and sent you the message saying, I just want you to know I'm there for you.
Right.
I didn't get a response back.
I needed time to process. Just was like, well, if I didn't hurt you, I didn't trigger you, like, why were we intensely talking?
It wasn't something that triggered me or bothered me, but it was something that was irritating to hear it over and over and over again.
You do not like being called cute. You don't like the word, because when I called you cute, I told myself that's the last time I'm gonna call you cute, because you were like, why I gotta be cute?
Okay, but this conversation is not about the word. It was something else that was even said.
That word.
I'm being for real right now. It's not just the word.
No, you don't like the word.
Okay, I know I look young, but when somebody repeats,
you don't.
Girl, I don't need you speaking for me, nor do I need you interrupting what I'm trying to say. She's just like, ugh. Just talking to me as if I am not a grown woman. I am married. I have multiple kids. I have businesses. Like, I am in my 40s.
Yes,
I am not 19.
And the thing is, to you, it felt, I'm getting tired of this. It wasn't enough respect. You're a woman. So for Latoria, that's how she just greets people. And so we're going to let Latoria read her letter to you.
Okay. So it says, Dear Manera, I'm the kind of person that gives compliments. I like to see people smile. When I called you cutie, it was sincere. I want you to know it wasn't shade and I truly apologize. Perhaps I could have said I admire the way you look. This is a moment for us. We are both a part of the same best sorority in the world. And one of our principal messages is we help each other. So moving forward, we will apply that.
I appreciate the letter. I really do. I honestly felt Latoya said what she needed to say, and I received it. And at this point, I'm just ready to move past it.
So you've been being your authentic self.
That's exactly what I've been.
And so how does that feel for you, though?
Well, I don't know how to be anything but me, you know? That's just the honest truth. And so even when it comes to like my humor or giving a compliment.
Okay, so I like that they do have that counselor there to kind of help them maneuver through things that they probably can't get to themselves. But I do like that. I do like that. And I like that we are grown women. If we offend somebody or hurt somebody, you should be able to apologize, okay? Even if you didn't mean it that way, you can come together. I think if maybe the other groups could have got together and did this, maybe it would have helped them, but I digress. Okay, so let's do Heart and Hustle. Now, this lady here, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I'm not feeling her. I'm not feeling Shaniqua.
You wish you look like this. You wish. I wish you look like that. Yes. Don't get me started with this Timo wig on.
Girl, there's no wig.
Bitch, what?
There's no wig.
Yeah, please.
No wig.
Now, I think she came there to cause trouble, guys. I did. Why would you come there with emails and things like that? If somebody said they didn't know me, guys, I would leave it at that. Okay, all right. Why do you have to come there and prove a point that you know somebody? Why are you printing up emails and things like that? That doesn't make no sense there. It's like you came there to start trouble. It's not that serious to me. You don't know me, you don't know me. That's fine. Let's move on. And then I don't know. I don't know. Do you have to be known that bad? I don't do that. I do grown and sexy. I come in with my heels and stuff on to have me a drink and relax. And you come here with this bull. Oh no, ma'am, I'm gone.
Here. Please,
no,
please,
big boss.
All day, right here, all day, every day. You talking about me? You talking about me? You talking about me?
While Shaniqua is getting out of character, Latoya is getting her purse and getting out of there. Okay.
The louder that you get,
please. I can talk loud or soft, and I'm still getting my point across. It don't matter.
So you guys can continue to minimize it with 2014 and 2015.
I'm not minimizing nothing from when I was 13. Shut up.
What is going on?
Big ass.
Big and proud.
Yeah, as you should be.
Now that wasn't cause for. Now why would you call this lady big ass? Now I know some people thinking that she's probably a man. She gives up structure, her face structure and things like that. That she could go for a man. She could, okay. But I'm not calling her a man. But I don't like how when she came in there, it looks like she came in there for trouble. And that's good of Ro to get up and leave, because Ro could have pounced on her ass. She could have, started throwing drinks or drove over there on her and started punching her. But, that's not the lady thing to do. We're grown. We got kids. We can't do that. We got to be a role model to our kids. The good thing to do, when you start crying, baby, some will click. But Ro did the classy thing. She got up and left. That's classy. The other women, they probably would have, love and hip hop, they would have pounced on your ass. That's all I'm saying. But okay.
As you should be.
Y'all stop. Y'all please. This too much. Oh my God. Oh my God. You called her a bitch? Y'all tripping. This a lot. Y'all, why did I invite Shaniqua to Ladies Night? I thought she was gonna come in shining bright, smiling, and having a good time, and she just ruined the night. I don't do this in public. I'm embarrassed.
You wish you looked like this.
Now look, you don't hang out with people like that, guys. You don't hang out with people like that. These women got businesses that they run. That's bad for your business. You know, I know you offer work, but you are a business owner. You are bosses. That doesn't look nice that you hanging out with these people, with this woman here, and she calling people bitches and things like that, and y'all at a black establishment. Why would you come in that black establishment and start all that drama? Why? For what? So you wanted to start some robot calling her a bitch? How old are you, lady? I don't know. I don't do that. I look, my younger days, yeah, but nah. Okay, no, I'm not doing it. Okay. You said if the doctor wasn't biased, it would have worked. Okay, all right. All right, Audrey. I guess I'm changing it to drop the T too then. So if y'all see something different, I'm gonna change my Rochelle Michelle other page to drop the T too, where I can start blogging about my life. Because I think this will make it more easier so it doesn't get confusing. So, y'all. So I'm gonna change it. Okay. But let's see here. So what do y'all think about this, y'all? About this lady, she came in. It was supposed to be a ladies' night out. People want to have a drink and unwind. She come in there with paper saying that she know Latoya. They have conversated in 2013 and 14, and she called the other young lady a bitch. So how do y'all feel about that? Would you guys have hit her? Would you guys have just got up and left? What would be your reaction to somebody like this? Let me know in the chat. Now, we're older ladies, guys. What would be your reaction to somebody you don't know came to your friend group and started doing this and called you a bitch? What would you do? Just asking. Let me know what y'all would have did in the chat. Let me know what y'all would have did in the chat. So let me know what y'all would have did in the chat. Now, these are the things that these ladies are doing here. This is stuff that I do. I like to do grown women stuff. I don't run in clubs. I don't do that. I do lounges. I'll do happy hour. I do like we can go to a brunch. And a lot of the places now they have where you can eat and talk and they have music and stuff playing. So I'm fine with that. I'm not to be jumping all up and down. Now, if we go somewhere where there's some dancing, I might do some dancing and stuff. But I prefer a lounge. But if we're gonna go somewhere where it's dancing and stuff, that's fine too. That's fine. That's fine. I'll go and dance and stuff like that. So let's take a look here, guys. Now, Love and Marriage Huntsville should have had more things like this with the women doing stuff like this, honoring each other and things like that. Not all the rah-rah. That's why I said maybe they should have left the husbands out and just had them there occasionally. I think it could have been, just saying.
I'm gonna get to the drama. That's a given. But I want to share something with y'all. So y'all know that in Houston, we're known for like a lot of boss women doing boss things. And so I'm doing a dinner for women coming up this week, and we're honoring 20 women in the city. The women's event is actually to honor 20 women in Houston in a women making history dinner. That's not the name of it. History in the making. Okay. I have two ladies here that I would like to honor. Yeah. Ro and Elena. Yeah. So sweet. The dinner is for women who have broken barriers in their industry and who are just doing great things. So they are history in the making. So sweet. Yeah. I'm excited to honor Elena. Elena can beat a face like I've never seen before. And I want her to know, hey sis, no matter what you're going through, you're growing through. Ro has mastered a male-dominated industry. She gets respect. She knows how to open a business. She knows how to consult. She knows how to lead. And sometimes I don't think she gets the flowers that she deserves. It's going to be a good time. I'm so proud of Ro because her fight for wanting more out of life is all the fight she needs. Ladies, we're going to get to the drama. That's a given.
Okay, guys. So I like this award. They in the making. In the making. I like that. They're making history. So I like this. I like this that I think Elena could use this with all she's going through. So I think this would be good for her. And also with Ro, with the stuff that she's going through and things like that. She did quit one of her jobs, what have you. But she can, she know how to start a business. She does consulting, things like that. So I think this is good, the award. And that gives people encouragement to keep going. And it feels like they're not being, overlooked or left behind. So I like that. Now, the other women, they have been in their businesses for a while and they're well established. So I think Elena, because she's stepping out from her husband, she's opening up her own spa and beauty bar. So I think that is good. So I really like this. But I don't know. I think it's still some more left to the husband. Something else. I know the husband allegedly cheated on her before they got married. She said she never got over that. But if there's something else she said that she's protecting him from, I don't know what else she could be protecting him from, but we'll get there.
But I want to share something with y'all. So y'all know that in Houston, we're known for like a lot of boss women doing boss things. And so I'm doing a dinner for women.
So what do y'all think about that? That she's doing a dinner for women, honoring them. What do y'all think about that? So what do y'all think about that? So let's talk about a little bit. I really can communicate with, with these ladies. I really, I'm trying to think of a good word for it. I really vibe with these ladies like this. I do. I really vibe with them.
Oh, yeah. Well, can I start? Because I like Shaniqua. Which bottle of this wine? After the rodeo, I talked to Shaniqua. I thought she was a cool person. So I invited her. I was thinking like, okay, this is going to be great.
Even when she walked in, it was very heavy.
Shaniqua is insisting that the two of us have met.
I think Shaniqua and I can both attest to the fact that we've communicated on Facebook probably 10 years ago.
Here's the deal. You're in the business of PR.
For sure.
I've done business with you. Is there a reason that you're trying to minimize it? Because I don't care if it was 2 months ago, 6 years ago, or 10 years ago.
10 years ago is worth minimizing. If you met somebody 10 years ago, it's not like our friends yesterday.
She's still trying to show, I know you and you know me. And it's like, so she turns around. She brings out a stack of paper.
But what I do want to do is bring out the receipts. So there's no Facebook here. This is communication via email with asking for your. It doesn't matter the year. Do you know me or do you not?
And I kept saying, Shaniqua, like, what are you, like, stop. I feel really bad with what happened with Shaniqua, and I feel partly responsible for that. The last thing I expected when I invited Shaniqua was for us to go into an email bullying competition. Maybe she's not who I thought she was.
So Ro interjected and was like, this is messed up. Like, this don't even make sense. Like, you printing out stuff and all this stuff. And she turns and she says, bitch. So I got my purse and my phones and
she left. So it took all of me to just sit there and be an adult. Because the old me with a big face, mocked her with that T-Mobile wig around that.
Nobody has ever sat there and called me a bitch.
In my life, I've never let another person disrespect me like that in my life, and I didn't react. On my drive home, I cried because I was like, I don't want people to look at me like I haven't. I don't want people to look at me like I haven't grown out of being that person. You know what I'm saying? But when somebody does something like that, like it just totally took me there. And I didn't want to react like that, especially not in a Black-owned business with other beautiful women there. Like,
But
it just
understand the way
bothered
that
me.
you handled that.
Yeah,
I was like,
you handled that
yeah.
really well. I couldn't say nothing because I knew I couldn't say anything. I'm an East Coast girl. You know, we grew up a little bit more different out there. I had a fight growing up. Like, I used to be crazy aggressive. And granted, I didn't react the way I would have reacted in the past, but I still reacted. And I could have just walked away.
You did good.
You did good.
You did good.
You did damn good. I'm proud of you.
I wanted to fill you in on ladies' night that we had the other night.
Well, can I start? Because y'all like Shaniqua.
Which bottle of this wine?
After the rodeo, I talked to Shaniqua. I thought she was a cool person. So I invited her. I was thinking like, okay, this is going to be great.
Even when she walked in, it was very heavy.
Shaniqua is insisting that the two of us have met.
I think Shaniqua and I can both attest to the fact that we've communicated on Facebook probably 10 years ago.
Here's the deal. You're in the business of PR.
For sure.
I've done business with you. Is there a real
Okay, guys, what are we thinking here? Oh, who said that? All right. Thank you for becoming a member. Thank you. Who said that? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. I think it's 4. I think it's 4. We're going to get to that. I'm going to get to that right there. But this is the type of stuff I go to. That's why I love going to Mimosas with Melody. I love it. You meet so many nice, classy women, and she has very good speakers there. It just be it'd be a time at Winter Wonderland or Mimosas with Melody, baby. It'd be a time there. It'd be a time. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Baby, if y'all going, let me know. We are going. Oh no. This is the new episode. Let me get to it, guys. Let me get to it. So Elena has problems with her mother. That's what I think it stems from. She has some issues with her mom, guys. That's my thing. I think a lot of stuff stems from her mother. She said she didn't feel good enough and things like that. I'm glad that Chloe is talking to her son. And I'm also glad that these ladies have come together, and the lady Shaniqua, I hope I'm saying her name right. Chloe has brought them together to talk. And I'm cool with that. If you did something, you call me a B, and if you want to get together and we can squash it and talk it out like grown women, let's do that. You know, I don't want no enemies or none. I don't want to have to, you know. I'm not gonna be fighting nobody anymore. So I hate to have to, you know. So yeah. But this is gonna be good, guys. They're gonna come together and talk about this. And talk about what happened. Now, this lady here, they're gonna talk about it. About what happened. So if she can come and be real, I'm with that. So here we go.
I don't do fights. I don't do public altercations.
Me either.
I'm a woman of class, believe it or not, but I am. And I was very taken aback by Shaniqua's behavior. Hello, ma'am.
Hey.
Oh, she looks cute. We kind of went with the same vibe. Look at us. How are you? However, I'm a believer in second chances.
Now, what I like about Chloe, she don't come on here and act fake. She tell you exactly where she get all her clothes from, her pieces. And now we know this woman could have on all designer stuff if she wanted to. She just real and authentic with herself. And she got on cute pieces that she put together, and they didn't cost that much money. versus this other lady, you know, she has to have, you know, whatever. But I like that. I really like that. They tell you where they get their stuff from. They don't, you know, try to act like they more than what they got. They don't brag on their house, their cars, their money. They just, you know, they just people.
So I felt like bringing Shaniqua around one more time just to give her another chance would be good. Shaniqua, what happened?
You know, Ro's energy was disturbed from the time I walked in the door. Hello, how are we doing today?
No, ma'am. Your energy was disturbed. Your energy was disturbed. You came in there trying to act like you was big and bad. Because you was ready. You was trying to unload the clip. You came in there with paperwork.
I'm not trying to be mean, but like the fact that you keep popping up in like our like friend group situations, I'm confused.
I don't know about a pop-up.
It is a pop-up because we know you was coming, so no.
Oh, well, excuse me.
In Ro's defense, Ro's energy is always very standoffish. That's just her.
That's her demeanor.
Yeah, her
Okay.
mind is always somewhere
Right.
else. So she just be like, whatever, you know. She's a very sweet and loving person. Like,
Absolutely.
and she gonna go to war for her friends, as you can see.
I'm not used to giving people a second, third, fourth chance. It's like usually when somebody does something bad to me, they just don't exist to me anymore. And in order for me to transition to who I'm trying to be, can't always do the things I always did in the past, right?
Hey, ma'am.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello, how are you?
I'm kind of nervous because...
You gonna hug me? You remember Shaniqua, huh?
What if you do it again? I'm not gonna say I'm about to be Neuro again if you put your hands in my face and call me a bitch again in my face. I don't know how I'm gonna react to that the second time. So I'm pretty apprehensive about how this is gonna play out.
We were just kind of catching up and talking about what happened at Mocha. So when did it take a turn for the worse?
When I blurted out.
Pulled your
words
paperwork
and-
out.
Yes. The paperwork had nothing to do with Ro. Like, I don't know Ro. I haven't had interactions in the past with Ro. So the paperwork was for Latoria.
Right.
But when Ro responded, I guess, to the paperwork, I think that's kind of when it took a turn because it was, oh, that's weird, or
Ro mentioned like, why did
you're
you
a
bring
weirdo, why would you bring that? And I think that just escalated.
That was weird.
Name calling and all the things.
Yeah, but me calling you a weirdo and you calling me a bitch is two different things. In my head, I'm like, well, what the hell am I here for? Like, if we're not going to be grown up about this and have this conversation, then what am I sitting in this seat for? I'm here to maybe have a conversation. Let's move forward from this moment. And you're still standing 10 on what you did wrong.
Y'all were very mean to each
Well, it's
other.
not our best moment, Ro. Are we going to live to see maybe one more?
Now we do have the other one here. So I guess they're gonna make up, guys.
This is my first time ever actually being in a situation where I'm considering trying to move forward and reconcile this. And granted, now I'm having more of an understanding of who she is, but just in this moment with us apologizing and us getting, moving forward from this situation doesn't mean that we can be best friends now.
What I know going forward is that there's a mutual respect, and that's enough for me. I think there's a mutual
I'm not
respect.
disrespectful. And I don't talk about you already, though.
Yeah.
Since days up, you probably talk about me too. I was like, we're gonna reconcile right now. Let's end up right now.
And I appreciate that.
So I'm a believer in second chances. Ro, not so much.
I'm not. I'm still learning how to
just
navigate.
She's so real. She not gonna say, she's not gonna be fake and say she gonna give this woman a second chance. She just real like, I'm not a believer in second chances. I like that. Somebody who's just straightforward, a straight shooter. Okay. Chloe, we know she does, and that's fine. But some people just not like that. But as we get older, some of the stuff we did when we were younger, we might not gave a second chance. But now that we're older, we might see it at a different point of view and probably give people second chances, maybe even a third chance. Let me know what y'all think in the chat. If y'all think Rose should give this lady a second chance.
With who I am compared to who I used to be. And the old me, I would have never sat down and had that conversation. It makes me be proud of myself. It's just showing me that I've grown as a person.
Y'all want to get a drink?
I ain't drinking today.
Why?
I don't feel like drinking.
All right, well,
you get a
we'll go get you a
Topo
juice.
Chico.
We'll
Yeah,
get you
let's go. We need a cocktail.
This is my first.
Okay, guys. So what do we think about? Do you think that she should get a second chance? Yeah, I think that she deserves a second chance. Do y'all think this lady deserves a second chance? She says she's nervous because she doesn't want to be at her. Yeah. I love Ro. I like Ro. I like her. She's a straight shooter. Hello, Angie. Okay, we said she's a pass around side chick, so we ain't surprised who don't know her. Okay. Rose says she ready to have drinks with Shaniqua. Yes, but there's something Ro is. I think we're gonna find out next week. But okay, okay. If that's what it takes for her to grow and heal, then okay. All right. Okay. So this is the other one here. So this is the dinner. Remember the dinner? So this is the dinner. I love this red suit. Y'all know red is my favorite color.
On my heart with the situation about Shaniqua. I think she owes the people at that table an apology.
I mean, she owes the FedEx for printing out all those emails.
The black ink, she needs to apologize to them.
The tree.
She moved for that wig, and she need to apologize to everybody.
So would y'all be open to talking to her?
It's not that I'm not open. I don't want anybody around that feels the need to prove that hard that I know them. If I know you, I know you.
She can take that apology and stick it up that wig she got.
Maybe you should have a conversation.
Yeah. Me and Rose.
Don't nobody else want to.
You coming?
Round.
So where are you going?
You had news 2 minutes ago.
To where?
I turned around again.
My attorney's
gone.
office. Cheers to not giving other people your power, standing in your power, not letting people get you off your rocker. Cheers, 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 cheers.
It's been heavy on my heart with the situation about Shaniqua.
I think she owes.
So what do y'all think? What are y'all thinking? What are y'all thinking? Okay, so how are we liking Hard and Hustle, guys? How are we liking Hard and Hustle? I'm loving Hard and Hustle, guys. I am. There is a part on Hard and Hustle where I think I'm going to get in that tomorrow, or probably do one clip of it. But there is a part of Hard and Hustle that I was a little teary-eyed. That Chloe, she kind of gets it, where she's going into, she forgot about her son, and her son have a heart-to-heart. I think our son wanted to cry, but he's 26. He want to show that he's a man, and I think he wanted that talk with his mother. That she said she forgot about her son because of her business and her other two daughters, and she said she was treating her son like he was a caretaker for her other two daughters. And, I think her younger boyfriend was trying to put shit in her ear, talking about, oh, your son needs to be out and that. And you don't know the backstory of what all happened and things like that. You don't tell nobody that they need to put their damn son out. You don't, a lot of kids move at different speeds. You might have some kids that are ready to be on their own, and some of your kids, they're grown before their own time, and then you have some kids that it takes a little bit more time for them to get there. And mothers know when they got kids that it takes just a little more time for them to get there. But him, he looks like, he's very mature. He's ready to be out there. Okay, that's fine. But everybody is not like that. All kids are not like that. Okay? All kids are not like that. Everybody grows at their own time and matures at their own time. Okay? So it's not like he's just there and not doing anything. He's there helping her, helping her with her other two daughters. You know what I'm saying? And, like Chloe said, she don't have time to play with her kids or do nothing. Her son does all of that. And she said she's telling her son she apologized for putting all that burden on him after her husband passed away. And that conversation was well overdue between her and her son. That conversation was well overdue with her and her son. And I really love that she let her son know, don't nobody come before you and your sisters. I'm glad she put that out there, because baby, some men are trying to come in your fucking life and think they running some shit. They'll think they running some shit. They will come in there. They will think they running some shit like trying. Let me get this clip. Trying to tell you what you need to do with your child. I don't like that. That's a bad sign right there for me. That is a bad sign. Instead of him trying to say, well, have you guys talked? Are y'all gonna do this and that? He just he needs to be out on his own, all this fucking bullshit. No, I don't like that. You don't know what they've been through together. You don't know none of that. For you to come and say, you don't know what they've been through together. I don't like that. I did not like that at all. I didn't like that. And her boyfriend telling her she needs to be tough on her damn son. I didn't like that, guys. I did not. So we're going to get into a little bit of this. You don't tell nobody to do that to their kids.
But after talking to Labrina, I realized I really need to love on my son. And I don't know how to navigate this journey, and I'm trying to figure it out as I go. But I need to sit down and talk to him. I feel like I wanted to do this because I feel like since you've been grown, we have not hung out. And I feel like I missed that, I know the 16-year-old Nico, I don't know the 24-year-old Nico. I don't know what you like, what you drink. The fact that you drink is crazy, crazy to me. I was talking to my friend Labrina, and she was basically saying, my heart goes out to him because you basically haven't shown him any love, like the love that he needs, and you haven't had no in-depth conversations with him. You just in survival mode and going day for day, but not tapping into what's going on around you as far as my kids, and that's true. And I feel like sometimes I get angry because I'm thinking my son's supposed to take care of me, or he's supposed to be there for me. I don't like the relationship we have. It's not the same no more. That's why I didn't want your little sisters here. I feel like I've made you a caretaker. You're not supposed to be a caretaker at 24. No, I'm their caretaker. But I depend on you so much. It's kind of
I don't mind it. It's just at the time when I was grieving and stuff and, going through what I was going through, it was just that's all I had was the girls to be there for them at that time.
And I appreciate that.
That's what I was doing, trying to fill in the spot that no did.
Yeah, and they love that because you filling a empty space in our house.
Yeah,
for them.
I feel like if I wasn't here, they'll be.
I don't know where I would be without you, and I feel like you don't even realize how valuable you are to me. Where would I be without you? Where would the girls be? I'm working. I ain't got time to play games and do this, and I feel like I forgot you. I don't know. I was just thinking like, damn, I really haven't like tapped into you. And I want to apologize for that. My boyfriend Jordan told me that I need to be tougher on Nico, but
a real mother to apologize to her son. And I'm glad that she got friends like that to tell. When you got friends like that to tell you when you wrong or you missing something in your parenting, those are true friends. You know, those are true friends. Because some friends ain't gonna tell you, well, you're not being a good mother. And I like Labrina for telling her that you done forgot about your son. Because without that, do you think Chloe would have ever reached out to her son and had that conversation with him and, you know, heard how he feels? I don't think so. I don't think that I don't think they would have had this conversation. Let me know what y'all think in the chat. I like friends like that. They can tell you if you're wrong or if you're right or whatever, and y'all can still be friends. You don't get a lot of friends that will do that nowadays. You know, tell you if you're wrong or right. You don't get that a lot. So I'm glad that she was able to talk to her. So this is her
and all that about how he found out that I was dating somebody younger, and he don't feel like it's right, and that's the problem for me. You know, I feel like this created a lot of issues in our household.
Then take a step back.
From Jordan?
Yeah, your kids are the priority for you, the way that you say they are. Then you put your energy in that.
So,
Nico, 24.
Yeah.
The time is running from us.
It is.
You can't get it back. So what you need to do, put your eggs in that one basket.
Chatting with Labrina has...
See, that's what I'm talking about. See, that's what I say. When a man is trying to come in and you ain't even been knowing him that long and try to tell you something about your kids, you got to say, hold it. You got to fall back for a minute and analyze this and see and think about this. Why is he trying to tell you to put your 24-year-old son out? You don't know the back history. You don't know the story or nothing. So something is wrong with this picture. Your kids are your priority, all right? So when somebody is doing that, you need to fall back from this guy. Like Labrina is telling her. Why is he trying to tell her to put her son out? That don't make no sense to me. Why are you trying to tell her she needs to put her son out without you knowing anything? That boy is there taking care of her other two kids while she's at work, playing games with them, picking them up at school, making them dinner, you know, when their mother not there. So what you trying to move in? You got to watch these young ones. You got to watch these young men. And Labrina tell her, you need to fall back from him.
Has really opened my eyes to a lot. I realized I really need to love on my son, and I need to put him first. And Jordan, he on the back burner. Right. We on the stove, and Nico's in the forefront.
He just want to hear that you're proud of him.
And I am. I love him so much. Like, he really like.
Do he know you love him so much?
I don't know.
I hope so. But I
don't know when the last time I told him I loved him. I don't know. Like, I feel horrible. Remember the stuff with Jordan and all that about how he found out that I was dating somebody younger, and he don't feel like it's right, and that's the problem for me. You know, I feel like this created a lot of issues in our household.
Then take a step back.
From Jordan?
Yeah, your kids are the priority for you, the way that you say they are. Then you put your energy in that.
So,
Nico, 24.
Yeah.
The time is running from us.
It is.
You can't get it back. So what you need to do, put your eggs in that one basket.
Chatting with Labrina has really opened my eyes to a lot. I realized I really need to love on my son, and I need to put him first. And Jordan, he on the back burner. We on the stove, and Nico's in the forefront.
He just want to hear that you're proud of him.
And I am. I love him so much. Like, he really like.
Do he know you love him so much?
I don't know.
I hope so.
But I don't know when the last time I told him I loved him.
I don't know. Like, I feel horrible. Remember the stuff with Jordan and all that about how he.
Yeah, how do y'all feel about that? I think the Hello Expectations. I feel that her friend told her right. Expectation. Her son is 24, and she's dating a man. I think Jordan is 26, and her son found out about it. He was mad about that. So Jordan is telling her that she needs to put her son out. Tell me he's a grown man. Now, taking in mind, Jordan looks like he's older than 26. Okay, I just said that some kids mature much faster than other kids. So for somebody you just meet to tell you that you need to put your son out, that's a red flag right there. You don't know the backstory that her husband passed away. She has two small daughters that he has to basically be a father to because his mother is out running her business, stuff like that. And so he's there, picking them up from school, making them dinner, being there for them. He said he haven't even had time to grieve from his stepfather passing away. He's just trying to be there for his sister. But for this man to come telling you, who's only 2 years older than your son, that you need to put him out, no, ma'am, no. You got to go. You're on the back burner. No. I respect Chloe as a mother for saying to her son she was sorry and to let him know how much she loves him. I'm so glad that she said that to her baby. Yes, Deborah, yes. They need to hear that you love them. She knows it's so strange because I could see the pain. See the pain that she felt for not being there emotionally for her son. But it seemed like she's scared to have that talk with him until Sabrina said, talk to him. Right, because she said her and her son was close. They grew up together. And like me and my older son that's 30, we grew up together. So it's a lot. It is a lot. When you grow up with your child, y'all grow up together. So her son, I think now he gets it. He knows that his mother loves him, but it's okay every once in a while to say it. But I tell my kids that mostly every day, every other day. And when I take my son goes back to college, I let him know I love you, son. Make sure you're watching your surroundings, things like that. Even when I get off the phone with my sons, I love you. And they always say it. If I don't say it, they're going to say it. So it was always important to tell your kids or your loved ones that you love them. All the time. I do it all the time. But I'm glad that Chloe is going to put Jordan on the back burner and start paying more attention to her kids. She runs a business, a nice business, a successful business, but she has two small daughters that's looking up to her, and her son is basically taking care of them. So it's all right to date here and there, what have you, but she needs to pay a little bit more close attention to her kids, than messing around with Jordan, because he's young too, and he don't understand things too. He don't understand. I think he just want to come on and move on in. That's what I'm thinking. But you telling her to put out her damn son. Those are just my thoughts. Let me know what y'all think. Those are my thoughts of what I think about the situation. Let me see. When Nika found out about her boyfriend, he started avoiding his mom, leaving the house when she comes in, etc. Yes, he did. Yes, he did, Sonia. Chloe was grieving the loss of her husband, so she was in survival mode, and she missed in her grief in and did not see her son was grieving. Also, maybe because he's young and she thinks it affected him as bad. Didn't think it affected him as bad. Okay, yeah. But you got to check in with your kids. Try to check in on their mental health. I'm glad she realized her son comes first before the guy. Yes. This was a good heart-to-heart. Yes. That was a good heart-to-heart that they had. I liked it that. I really did. I loved it. Okay, guys, we need to get into a little Black history. I can't go without doing my Black history. I gotta do my Black history. We gotta do some Black history. Okay, give me 1 second, guys.
This is how and why Black people were labeled as lazy. Here are 4 Black towns that you will not learn about in history books. Allentown, California. Allentown, founded by Colonel Allen Allensworth, was established as a place where Black Americans could govern their own businesses and government institutions. Allentown had its own school district, bakeries, drugstores, and the Allensworth Hotel. Agriculture dominated the economy as several Black farmers moved into or near the township. The town did pretty well until whites were rumored to damage the water supply and ran a railroad through it. Allentown still exists, but its once prosperous wealth has been decimated. Weeksville, New York. Weeksville was founded in 1838 by a freedman named John Weeks. This area would have been the second largest community for free Blacks in the pre-Civil War era. Black businesses, schools, churches, and homes for the elderly were all set up there. Today, the area is known as Bed-Stuy in Brooklyn, carrying the rich legacy of its historical significance. Black Dom, New Mexico. Mr. Francis Boyer established Black Dom, the first all-Black settlement in the New Mexico territory. Here, over 300 Black families found a home. Collectively, these families owned 15,000 acres of land. The town included essential amenities such as a blacksmith shop, a post office, and schools. They also grew their own crops, fostering a strong sense of community and self-reliance. Deerfield, Colorado. Founded by Mr. Oliver Toussaint Jackson, Deerfield aimed to create a self-sustaining settlement for Black Americans. This flourishing farming community thrived with 40 farms and a 140-acre town site. In 1921, Deerfield's value surpassed $750,000, boasting livestock worth over $200,000 and annual farm production of nearly $125,000. The town featured Black-owned gas stations, dance halls, and schools. Black freedmen, please do not let anyone tell us that we are lazy. There is nothing that we have not done, including building our own Black town. This is how and why Black people were labeled as lazy. Here are 4 Black towns that...
So when somebody say we lazy, we ain't lazy. We always built our own towns up and people came and tore them down. Like the white people. Remember that. All these towns were made up and built up by Black people, and they would do something to tear them down all the time. Okay, one more Black fact.
Figures who lived a secret double life. Walt Disney is known worldwide as the creator of Mickey Mouse and the man who built the Disney Empire. But what many don't know is that during the 1940s and 50s, he secretly worked with the FBI. Declassified files reveal he passed along information about Hollywood figures during the Cold War, all while maintaining his image as the beloved face of family entertainment. Moe Berg looked like a regular Major League Baseball player, but off the field, he lived a completely different life. During World War II, he was recruited by the U.S. Office of Strategic Services, the forerunner to the CIA. He was sent on dangerous missions, even tasked with gathering intelligence on Germany's nuclear program, all while still being remembered as the ball player who was really a spy. Josephine Baker rose to fame as a glamorous performer in the 1920s Paris, but when World War II began, she used her celebrity status as a cover to fight back against occupation. She carried secret messages written in invisible ink on her sheet music and passed on critical intelligence to the French resistance. Historical figures who lived a secret double life. Walt Disney is known worldwide.
Oh, wow. These people were doing a lot of stuff here. Give me 1 second. They were getting it in. 1 second here. I needed to. Give me 1 second. One second. I have one more I wanted to do. So this is another one that I wanted to get into. Hello, Trish K10. This is one more I wanted to get, excuse me, into.
It has nothing to do with Johannesburg or Cape Town. It is not Nyasaland or Nigeria. This is Florida. These are citizens of the United States, 1960. This is a shape-up for migrant workers. The hawkers are chanting the going peace rate at the various fields. This is the way the humans who harvest the food for the best-fed people in the world get hired. One farmer looked at this and said, "We used to own our slaves. Now we just rent them." The Secretary of Labor looked at the migrant plight and said,
"I think they're the great mass of what I called the excluded Americans."
Think you know Black history? Think again. Unlock the untold stories and groundbreaking achievements that are not often taught in school with Black History Unlocked must-have digital PDF. Black history facts you probably didn't learn in school. Discover hidden narratives, impactful individuals, and revolutionary events that shaped our world. Accessible anytime, anywhere. Expand your knowledge and be inspired. Click the link.
Okay, now, so this is something new to me. So they're not slaves now. They said that they don't own the slaves now. They just rent them. Does that make sense of the word? Are they saying that the immigrants, they're still slaves? They just rent them now? Did that make sense to you guys? That they still think of migrant workers as slaves? They're just renting them? Because y'all know the Orange Man said that if he let the non-documented immigrants back into the United States, the farm workers will be responsible for them. Responsible for them? What does that mean? They're going to have documentation on them? That's like a slave. So they own them. They're responsible for them. So that's the only way, I guess he's saying that he's going to let them come back. The undocumented workers, the ones that worked in those fields, is that the farm workers, the farm people, are going to have to be responsible for them, take ownership of them. Just imagine this, ownership, that's slavery. So they have to be responsible for them if they do anything. So that's basically like slavery, just in another form, a different wording. Just a different wording. Who would want to work on a farm and the farm and your boss have ownership of you? Who wants to do that? Oh, hell no. No, you count me out. I Yes, Deborah sounds. Hello, my degree is real. 47 has been, look, 47 is sick. He's sick. That's why he haven't been out in the public. They're trying to hide it from us, allegedly and for entertainment purposes only. The man is sick. And you know that the president doctored them. They got the best medication ever. So, you know, when we was having COVID and stuff like that, they gave them the medicine first and things like that. So they must have gave him something, and he came out and did that press conference or whatever he did. They gave him something. He came out that one time so people wouldn't think he was passed away, and they had cleaned him up real good, and he was able to come out and talk that one day. And after that, we ain't seen him no more. Some people said they see Melania coming from a hospital, but they lied and said she was coming from seeing a pregnant friend. I told y'all that. What friend does she got that's pregnant? But I think somebody said they think he has congestive heart failure. They think that his kidneys and stuff are failing him and things like that. Some doctors have even came out and said that because of how he looked. Yeah, I know he don't drink no water. He drink Diet Coke all day long. He eats McDonald's, Burger King, KFC. He doesn't eat anything healthy. Now, this is a billionaire that eats nothing but McDonald's. And you can see him on his plane, he eat nothing but McDonald's. He don't drink no water, no nothing. And that's not good for you not to have no water in your system. That's not good at all. Yes, they had a plan to try to force Black people back to work. That wasn't going on. We already made that be clear. And now, guys, if you go on these YouTube streets, baby, these people now remember, they don't want nobody to have any handouts. They don't want no type of welfare, no type of food stamps, no type of medical. Now the farmers are saying, I don't think these people know this. The farmers have been getting assistance from the government all along. Those big bailout checks that the taxpayers have to give them, that's a form of welfare. That's a form of welfare. Who problem is that your crops didn't make it or they failed? That's not our problem. That's not our problem. You ain't got nobody go out there and pick your vegetables or whatever. That seems like a you problem. Your problem, not ours. So why are they getting bailouts? Now the Black farmers say they can't get no bailouts or anything like that. They never got any money for anything. They just farm, they ran their own farm, they family and them, and their kids help with their farm. So they doing good. But the white people farms are dying off because they ain't got nobody to pick it, and they trying to figure out how the Black people are still, thriving. They said because we do our own farm. We pick our own farm, we do our own work. We don't hire anybody, we do everything ourselves. Now they're asking the Black people for help. No, Black people said they ain't doing a damn thing. They ain't helping nobody do nothing. And a lot of the Black farmers, they have to have barbed wire fence around their farms and cameras because they trying to burn up their damn farms because they mad because their farms and stuff are flourishing and growing, and they don't like that. So they trying to burn up their farm and do every damn thing. So yeah, they got cameras and barbed wire fence and every damn thing going around their farms. Because they have said it on YouTube that they're going to burn up their farms. So yeah, they're pissed. He was on TV yesterday. I didn't see him on there, Deborah. So if he can start this war, that will stop the election on November 4th. He's doing whatever it takes to stop this election. Yes, that's what he's doing. Yep, that's what he's doing. Now remember, He don't want no war. He don't want none of this, but he trying to start one. That's all I'm saying. Y'all got to watch these people. And, you know, you got to start budgeting and stuff like that, keeping you some cash and stuff at home. Y'all, look, those food prices are ridiculous. A roast is $30 to $40 now. The food prices are ridiculous. Everything that I got maybe a couple of months ago is $2 or $3 higher. $2 or $3 higher. Corned beef, $30, $25, $22. Everything is sky high. Y'all, we just gotta, you know, try to budget more and try to make things stretch. Gotta make things stretch. That's all we can do. And hope for the best. All right, guys, we've been on here for 3 hours, guys. Slaw said she was still slobbing on the knot. Oh wow. With them train tracks on her mouth. Black farmers work for themselves. They do not have illegal immigrants working for them. So the farms are still making money. Yes. Here we go. Linda, how many likes do we got in the chat? Well, you know, that's in our blood anyway. That's in our blood, y'all. We've been farming and our ancestors been doing that for ages. Let's see here. How many likes do we got, guys? Hey, Linda. I forgot Linda went out the chat, y'all. I have forgot. And I got to see if Melanie still got that sale going on. Because y'all, look, let me tell y'all something. They gonna be fighting after a while. They're gonna be fighting after a while, y'all. They're gonna be fighting after a while. Watch what I tell you. They're gonna be fighting after a while. Coleslaw Martell, because it's something, guys. Because what I'm trying to figure out, guys, let's just think about this. Why won't Martell leave Melanie alone? Why won't he go on about her business? Why won't he go on about his business? If he got who he wanted, why won't he go on about his business with that lady? Well, little girl, silly. Because she looked like, I'm telling you, that gap is between her teeth and braces did not help. And she keep covering her mouth up like silly from The Color Purple. The braces didn't work. And those train tracks been on there for 10 years. And it did not close that gap up. And now, y'all know she used to put that lip gloss on live. Her hand is over her mouth. I don't know why, but it didn't help y'all. 89 likes and 37 in the chat. Thank you, Linda. Yes, Martell said he don't believe karma is real. Well, hon, if you don't believe karma is real, what the fuck you think you're living in now, sir? Excuse me, guys. What do you think you're living in? What do you think you're living in? This is your karma. You said the sale is still on? Okay. But I have not got the pineapple or the fruit punch. And I usually get all of Melody's new drops. But, baby, let me tell you something. That Boss Baby body butter and body glow, that stuff smells so good. It's still in my clothes, y'all. I put the body butter on first, and then I put the glow on second, and it's still in my clothes. I like strong scents and strong perfumes, so that's right up my alley. Now, if anybody got the Lily collection, let me know because I want to get some of the Lily collection, but I need to know if it's a strong scent because I like the stronger scents. You said she needs to be wearing a retainer? Well, she ain't got no retainer. My degree is real. That gap is still up there. She got her hand over her mouth. If y'all, some clips are floating around of her sitting in the truck. I guess the kids are at the park or either they're outside of her house, riding bikes and stuff and playing. But she keep her hand over her mouth because she don't want people to see that gap. I'd be ashamed too if I'd have had some railroad tracks on my teeth for 10 years and the gap ain't closed up. I'll be ashamed too. Yeah, she's like, I'm not gonna put the train track back on my teeth no more. You shouldn't. They was dragging Coleslaw on the live late last night. I didn't see that, but the only thing I've been seeing is the ones with her sitting in the Martell truck. But you a kept woman. You only got a goddamn vehicle. I don't want no type of kept woman like that who ain't got no motherfucking car. I do not want to be no kept woman like that, baby. Let's see. Oh, thank you, Deborah. My tea sipper. Let me see some here. I don't want to be no kept woman like that, huh? Mm-mm. You can go head on with that. She better get her one of them men like Summer Walker got. Let's see. That's what she better get. Wait a minute here. Give me just a second here. Wait a minute. One second here, guys. I'm trying to get something. I didn't see that coleslaw. I don't know, guys. I think she just take whatever she can get, guys. She's just, I don't know. She's just terrible. No, I almost feel sorry for her, but I don't. Because everything that's happening to her, she deserves it. Just saying. Everything that she's getting to her, she deserves it. She deserves everything that's happening to her. Everything that's going on with her, she needed. She needed. Because she's so low down. Everything that didn't happen, she deserves it. Now, I don't wish bad on nobody, but I'm just saying, y'all. I was trying to get something. For 1 second here. So what? Let me see here. Yeah, I believe Chris had her, but Chris trying to say that that's his cousin on his mama's side. You said that Martell said she had that gap because she had her break. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Martell so jealous of his bird he couldn't play with his kids from trying to hear what she's talking about on her live Coleslaw late over talking probably scared Martell going to hit her. Right. Did y'all hear? We caught him on live talking to Ariane. Excuse me, Coleslaw. He told her. He said, "Stop talking about nursing. Talk about something positive, please." He was saying, "Talk about something positive, please." He was begging her to talk about something positive because you didn't hear her say bring up Melody name not once. So something must be in the making. Something must be in the making because he was telling Coleslaw he thought that we couldn't hear him. He was saying, quit talking about nurses. Talk about something positive, please. And then it was like, she's like, Martell, they heard what you said. He was like, that found that good? They can hear what I'm saying? She said, yeah, they heard what you said. Let me see. And you said Martell said she had that gap because she had her braces on for 10 years Well, why he did not pay to have them taken off. He thought it was funny. Yeah, he thought it was funny. Because he heard Melanie talking about the time she had her braces on that long. You said Slaw and Destiny is doing the whole Love and Marriage Huntsville Creep Squad. Yep. You said she can't afford new braces. Well, she said Martell is paying for her schooling. Girl, she is terrible. Look. I don't know if she's gonna be able to get no nursing job because I think people gonna know who she is. I think people are gonna know who she is. In my personal opinion, I think people are gonna know who she is. Just my personal opinion. They're gonna know who she is. Yeah, I just think she should just. I was going to say that she should just leave Martell alone and try to start her life over, but we know that's not going to happen. And I don't think he going to let her do it anyway because don't nobody else want him, y'all. Because he won't even leave Melanie alone. And Melanie already told him she done made it plain and simple. She not taking him back. I don't know what else she can do. I don't know what else Melanie can do to let him know that she don't want him. What else? I'm really confused. What else can she do? What else can she do to let him know that she don't want him? That's what I'm trying to figure out. What else could she possibly do? To let him know that she don't want him. Because this man act like he don't get the picture. He act like he don't get the picture, y'all. So I don't know what else she can do. She done tried restraining orders and everything on this man. So it seems like nothing is going to keep him away from her. Now, I don't want to say this, somebody gonna have to put a hand on him, put some hands on him. That's the only thing I can see. He'll have to get some hands put on him. That's the only thing I can see. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Oh, guys, I want to show y'all this. I do want to show y'all this. Now, I think it's wrong for people to, if you're a Black entrepreneur, you do work for people. And, people nowadays get paid with Cash App, BMO, and things like that. And you get quality work done. People will call they bank and say that it was fraud. Now, why would you do that to another Black person, y'all? Why? And people can prove that it wasn't fraud. They got you on camera coming into their shop. You doing the work. Y'all doing text messages back and forth. Why would you do that to a Black person? They're entrepreneur out there, and you go and tell your bank that you didn't get the services is fraud. Well, I don't understand why would a Black person do that to another Black person. So this lady here, guys, I just want to show you this. If you in Atlanta, beware. Beware, y'all. This is bad.
Of Atlanta, Georgia. She is a scammer and a thief. She contacted me back in March requesting my services. I am an alopecia braider. During the consultation, everything went fine. I explained to her that yes, I can do her hair. And I also explained to her what it would take in order for me to achieve the look that she's going for. This is her hair prior to the appointment. During the appointment, though, she was kind of quiet, She acted like she was so tired and so sleepy. Prior to the appointment, during the consultation, and she had a lot to say. It was sweetheart this, sweetheart that.
Now that looks good.
This is her hair after after.
This woman spent 8 hours on this lady here. Now look at the before and after of this lady here. And you call your bank and say this lady did fraud. Now you should be ashamed of yourself. Look, the before and the after. Why would you do that to somebody? That lady spent 8 hours on your head. You know you wrong. Wait a minute. Let me get this going.
The 8-hour service. She loved her hair. She even called me 30 minutes later saying that, hey, I didn't leave yet. I'm still in the parking lot. You know, my hair is beautiful. She was emotionally telling me that her hair was beautiful, that her daughter said I did that. However, she paid me via Zelle, and that was the problem. A week later, I received an email from the bank saying that my Zelle account was deactivated. Courtesy of Mrs. Jones, she reported the payment as fraud. And so I contacted her, and she explained to me that, well, when I contacted her first, the phone calls were going straight to voicemail. I had to contact her via another number. She didn't answer the call, but she called back, and I said, "Hey, this is Bella. I received the message from the bank saying that, that the payment was reported as fraud." She said, "No, I didn't do that. Oh my God, I would never do that. Let me call the bank and get it straightened out." So she contacted me back, well, via text, and sent me a claim number. But the problem was the claim number that she gave me is the claim number that they gave her when she reported the payment as fraud. So braiders, be aware of this woman. Don't allow her to book with you. You see her coming or she calls you, run. Braiders, please be aware of this woman right here, Chastity Monique Jones of Atlanta, Georgia. She is a scammer and a thief. She contacted me back in March requesting my services. I am an alopecia braider. During the consultation, everything went fine. I explained to her that yes, I can do her hair. And also explained to her what it would take in order for me to achieve the look that she's going for. This is her hair prior to the appointment. During the appointment, though, she was kind of quiet. She acted like she was so tired and so sleepy. Prior to the appointment, during the consultation, she had a lot to say. It was sweetheart this, sweetheart that. This is her hair after after the 8-hour service. She loved her hair. She even called me 30 minutes later saying that, "Hey, I didn't leave yet. I'm still in the parking lot. You know, my hair is beautiful." She was emotionally telling me that her hair was beautiful, that her daughter said I did that.
So what do y'all think about this, guys? That don't make no sense for nobody to do that. This lady spent 8 hours on your head, and she's an entrepreneur, and you told the bank that the $475 was fraud. You don't know that could have been her booth rent, her rent, or anything. And this lady, and then human hair frontals that costs money. That costs money. That's wrong. That is really wrong. Hey, Thelma, my tea sipper. But there is another person from the HOF was arrested for PPP loan. Oh my goodness. You said she might can file a police report on her. Yeah, that was wrong. Do you know how much frontal pieces cost and wigs cost? And she did 2 frontals. And then you got the hair included for $475. That's wrong. That's why black they don't be trusting people and things like that. That was wrong. And that a lot of people be saying they need cash. They not messing with no PayPal. They don't want no Venmo, no nothing. They be wanting cash. But you try to trust your own people, and they do this. Talking about that, and the lady that's why she was showing you. She got the lady coming in and out of her shop. That's why she got the timestamp and a picture of the lady in her chair. So how is that fraud? She's showing a before picture and after picture of the lady here. So how is that fraud? So she probably can do a police report and then send this evidence to the bank and show that this lady got her hair done. Just saying. You said she's gonna do it again, and this time it won't end well. Yeah, you don't know what people got to do with their money, and you run around here playing games. That was a $475 job. You might want to say about $500 because the lady had to send a $25 deposit. That's wrong. You don't do nobody like that. And our own people, nah. You're gonna get hurt. You're gonna get hurt. Guys, I do want to show you one more thing here. This was so sad this weekend. A family got taken out of here. Well, I don't want to say a family, but this right here happened. Hold on 1 second. I was trying to get up something, one of my T-sip or something, Deborah. I can't get it up for some reason. This happened in Texas, Linda. No, this is not the one, but this did happen in Texas. It said, wow, a Texas family breaks a 108-year-long boy streak by welcoming a baby girl. Last girl born into the family was in 1917. They've been having boys all the way into 1917. They just broke the streak. This is something. This is in Texas.
$100 years in the making. For generations, a Montgomery County firefighter's family tree has been filled exclusively with sons. But that century-long streak now comes to an end. ABC 13's Sarah Al-Sheikh was there when the family found out about the historic news.
The last time the Sherman family says a girl was born into their family was 108 years ago. That now changing after the family found out they had a daughter on the way.
What color is the cake?
This gender reveal, a historic moment in the Sherman family line.
I have been waiting on this little girl for, how old are you? 50-something years. I wanted you to be a girl,
right. But right, it's like a monumental thing. I have 3 boys. My dad had 2 boys. His brother had 2 boys. So it's never been nothing but boys.
On Sunday, surrounded by family from all generations, Montgomery County firefighter Michael Sherman and his wife, Jakia Sherman, found out they're expecting a baby girl.
I just feel honored that, finally I'm the one that we're the one that bringing a baby girl into the world. Finally, after over 100 years, it's amazing.
Their daughter will be the first girl born into the Sherman family in 108 years.
He's going to know that she made history in the Sherman family.
We have 3 bags of clothes already, closet full of dresses.
The last girl to carry the Sherman name was Orabelle Sherman, Michael's great-great aunt, born in 1917.
She was a trailblazer in Atlanta. Yeah, she dealt with the civil rights during the civil rights time. She was doing this. She met a lot of civil rights leaders, and she made an impact in Atlanta.
This newest addition ready to be welcomed by the couple, along with their 5-year-old son, Makai.
What was the big surprise?
The baby.
This family now excited to see what the newest Sherman will do with her life when she comes into this world.
We're welcoming you with love, and we're going to go forward, just making the best of everything.
Anything that you want to tell her?
That I love her, that no matter what path she chose, that we will be with her, that I will always be with her, or she's going to always have support here for us. And I pray she make the right decisions in life and take the right path.
The family tells me the baby is due in March. They also plan on checking to see if they broke a Guinness World Record with this news. Reporting in Houston, Sarah Alshake, ABC 13.
It's a moment more than 100 years in the making.
That is something. All of them all had boys. All of them had nothing but boys. That is something. Y'all, that is something. Okay, one more thing. This is what I wanted to show y'all. I wanted to show y'all that I have never seen nothing like that. Everybody kept on having boys. That was something. Heartbreaking 24-year-old brother and 22-year-old sister unalive in a 3-person was the sister's boyfriend, y'all. This is so sad.
Shooting that left 3 people dead this weekend. It happened early Saturday morning at a gated apartment complex near Watson Boulevard.
Tonight, we're learning more about the victims in what investigators call a case of family violence. Maggie Fitzgerald breaks down the latest and what investigators are still piecing together.
As of today, investigators have officially labeled the case as a double homicide and suicide investigation, and it all unfolded here at the Bradford Place apartment complex off of Watson Boulevard.
This was the scene at the complex near the 1100 building Saturday morning. It was hours after gunfire that left 3 people dead and a neighborhood stunned.
I automatically knew it was gunshots, but it was so close, I actually hunkered down.
There were so many of them. And we didn't know what was going on.
Police say a man killed 2 others, another man and a woman, then took his own life. Officials have not released any of their names, but today family members told 13 WMEZ that 2 victims are a brother and a sister, 22-year-old Cheyenne Lee and 24-year-old Jermaine Lee Jr. They say both were proud parents. Cheyenne, a mom to a 2-year-old son, and Jermaine, a father to 2 baby girls. While police piece together what led up to the shooting, family members say the shooter was in a relationship with Cheyenne.
And investigators tell us today this was an isolated incident, so there is no threat to the public at this time. In Warner Robins, Maggie Fitzgerald, 13, WMEZ News.
Warner Robins police tell us they're still investigating. Anybody with information on the case can call Macon Regional Crime Stoppers at 1-877-68-CRIME.
Warner Robins.
Y'all, I don't know what the hell wrong with these people. Y'all, it's some, I don't know. They just taking out everybody. Everybody got to go. I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this. They taking out everybody with them. These people got kids, and then it's left on the grandparents to raise them. They taking out everybody. Everybody got to go. Everybody got to go, y'all. And these are young people. These are young people that they taking out, y'all. Young people. I don't know what to say, guys. Let me know what y'all think about this. This is terrible. It's terrible that these young people going around here taking people out. Just madness. Who does this? And they got a 2-year-old son, and 2 girls. Just sad. This is sad, y'all. It is sad. All right, guys. Let me know what y'all think. Make sure, if you have not voted for the channel name, if I should change my second channel to Drop the T2, you can leave me a comment after we get off the live. Also, if you're new to my channel, think about becoming a subscriber. We would love to have you over here. And make sure you're following me on my other channels, guys. We've been on here for 3 hours and 34 minutes. I know a lot of people got to get up for work. I appreciate each and every one of you guys for coming over and supporting my live. Also, if you didn't give a thumbs up on your way in, please give one on your way out. I will see you guys tomorrow. All right, guys. Good night, and I will see you tomorrow.